Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
I'm alive, of course I'm live. People, deluded, I'm back again. First things first, I hope everyone's doing well and safe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night. Hope you're all having a great Wednesday. With it being the halfway point of the week, I hope everyone's first and foremost doing fit and healthy, your loved ones as well, and making that strive towards our personal goals, hopes, dreams, ambitions, aspirations, overcoming hardship, and all of that good stuff and great stuff, people. Hope everyone's doing well and safe. As usual, I appreciate your support, not only on YouTube, but on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, get over to Twitch. Make sure you're all hitting the like button. If you're on Twitch, do the same. G1, appreciative to you. Obviously, you know, I don't know. I'll get into other comments that Diallo hype. That's like a Kendrick Lamar album. I ain't trying to hear that, man. It's like J. Cole and that. He's a good player, but I ain't trying to hear this song again. But one love for obviously looking after the Twitch gang and making sure the voting's in. I completely forgot about that. YouTube, it's not quite as interactive, but you can get involved in the voting. What do you think's happening? I don't know why I put draw. Draw can just mean pens. And obviously, I'm not going to cap. Hope it don't go into penalties. But it's a cup final. It's the first final of the, first European final of three, isn't it, people? We've got the Conference League to come. We've got the Champions League to come. Why the Conference League isn't first, I don't know. Surely it should go within, like, importance, like the Conference first, Europa League, then this. I don't know why. Maybe I'm ill-informed. But, yeah. It's Rangers against Frankfurt, Frankfurt against Rangers. I can't lie, I think it's going to be a lit game. Obviously, Frankfurt slightly deserve it, you know. They took over the Camp Nou. They bullied it, you know. They did what they did against Hammers, who technically have won this competition due to the celebrations their fans run. Rangers is a massive club. Arteta will be cheering them on. And to be fair, someone's got to rep us in the Champions League. Big up Aaron Ramsey. Shout to Diallo as well. Obviously, Rangers got Aribo and Ken and Bassi. Good little players there, Tavernier and whatnot. You can't discount Frankfurt. They got my guy Nuff, who's I can't forgive me for mispronunciation, but he's on loan from Dortmund. Decent little player, and obviously got quality slitted throughout the team. So should be a decent game. If I had to get bet money, I think Frankfurt's winning this 2-0. So that probably means bet on Rangers to win on pens. Lucy, appreciative for technically being the first person to comment also, man. Ahmad about to win double Europa Leagues. Next season, we in this exact position. Trust! I'm supporting Rangers for this one. I don't know, man. Trust, if it was Nelson, I'd be running the same banter, same way. It's calm, though, man. It's calm. Hey, that final's coming. I hear it. The game's the game, man. The game's the game. I hate both teams. Hate's a strong word, man. What's your beef with them? To be fair, you could be a Celtic and Bayern Munich fan, or to be fair, I don't even know who Frankfurt beef. That's some out of town stuff. Big up DG. One of these teams will be in the Champions League next season. Must be nice. I'm in the Champions League. We're about to sign Kylian Mbappe. I don't know for you lot. Obviously, I was born in Spain and that. My English team is obviously Arsenal. Fell in love with Thierry Henry from a footballing point of view. So, yeah, man, you're on your J's with that one. I'm in Champions League. I'll be doing watch-alongs. There's somewhere along the line, I'm going to be listening to the champion. I know some Arsenal fans are like wishing that Norwich do a thing. Myth. I'm a Celtic and West Ham fan. Fair enough, my dude. Shout the Hammers. I thought you lot were going to win this, you know. I can't even cap, man. I thought having two teams was shameless. Who? Rise up some evidence. Not me. It's an old team tick. I'm just following the vibes now. I can't lie. Arsenal always have my heart, but it's going back to the vibes thing. Obviously, PSG looks like Mbappe's leaving and that. So, it's looking like a Madrid thing. But yeah, man, shout out Neymar and that. November 2022, bookmark it. I'm never going to talk too tough. But yeah, shout out to everybody, people. We're 11 minutes before kickoff. You can see the starting lineups for both teams. Scenes when Arsenal win and United and Spurs lose. Hey, listen, I'll love a miracle, but miracles, you know, God don't help you unless you help yourself, innit? And in the last couple of games, Arsenal haven't helped themselves. You know, pardon my language, the fuckery could happen. Like, Spurs could very well lose, and we lose as well. I can't lie, I don't want to make it about Arsenal, but apparently Smith Rowe, Gabriel, I think Ben White and Tomiyasu weren't seen in any of the picture shots. Obviously, Arteta likes to do the Bandulu playing coy on people's fitness, so we'll have to see, man. No, on a serious note, everyone knows I'm an Arsenal fan. It's just a little joke, man. Claudius, come on. Hoping for a Rangers win. What have you said? West Ham, my heart, Celtic, my family, support them. Fair enough. Hudson, take a day off, man. The sun was shining. Don't be a Scrooge, man. Take a day off, man. Anyone think you're a troll? He's cool, man. He's verified. He's cool. He's here supporting the thing every day, man. Even if he is always sending for the guy. As usual, appreciative to you lot tuned in. Hopefully it's a good game of football. I'm watching this on TV. It's on BT, people. But to my knowledge, it's also on YouTube. So literally, open up another tab, mute that, and you know what you need to be doing. And it's simple as really and truly. You know, I'm just trying. So obviously, I know it gets trying to watch streams and that. Head over to the, I think you wait for whoever, someone showing it in it, people. So yeah, hit over to that one and do what needs to be done, really. And you can watch it stress-free. Come on, man. You know them shit streams where somebody scored 10 minutes ago and you're only just seeing it. That's why I hate streams. I can't lie, man. One thing football needs to do specifically here in England, I can't lie, them 3 p.m. games. I probably wouldn't. If I wasn't doing stream, if I'm capping, I'd definitely watch them, but I hate them 3 p.m. kickoffs if I'm not at the ground. I hate it. I love when I get, you know, the Arab commentary streams and that. They bring life to the game. But in terms of quality, horrible, man. You want to get under next man's skin, why for that dog, lava. But we're not, you know, everyone's free to do what they want. Cheap point, man. Come on, man. That was a tap in there. Regardless of the secular differences, I say that right. Big up me. And the ideologies, we all love football. Football is life. Trust, man. And that's actually why I'm appreciative to have you lot tuned in each and every time, man. Sorry, people. Europa League. What tea you drinking? It's coffee for once. Should be green tea and honey, but I've had one too many cups of green tea today, and I've had too much honey, man. Like, as much as I love honey, I'm moving mad, innit? Like, I know one day I'm gonna get diabetes, for God forbid, but I'm not helping myself out by really. I can keep lying to myself it's natural and honey and all of that sort of stuff, but yeah, it's all mad, man. Cheering for Rangers. Who do you want to win? I'll be real. I don't care who wins. I would love for Ramsey to obviously do his thing. So by that default, Rangers. But whoever wins, it is what it is. I'm just here for the vibes, man. I'm just here for the vibes. I ain't got no beef with either teams. So yeah, man. Such is life. Big peak for Gerrard if they go on and win this thing. Not saying not to belittle what Gerrard did at Rangers, but you bust out. You're working with Tyrone Mings and that, and these lot are 90 minutes away from potentially, you know, not only getting a place in the Champions League, but winning a European competition. You know, Van Bronckhorst might get other suitors, and certain managers might go back to their former clubs and manage them at a suitable level. It's all entertainment. DG, what defines a generational player? I don't think you can, but you know in it, like Kylian Mbappe, Messi, Pedri, Cristiano Ronaldo, Cesc Fabregas, Neymar, Ronaldo Lima. You just know. Like it just I can't really tell you. It's just you just look at them and said some people tried it and trained to become footballers. God says you're a baller. Do you want to be serious for once in your life, man? Like Martinelli just lit. That generational thing is thrown around way too much. Wayne Rooney as well. Them things they are just thrown around way too easily, you know, way too easily. Certain left-footed English youths who got injured as well. In fact, I can't lie, I think Phil Foden as well, but I'm talking about I can't lie, I don't think Saka's generational. Lit player, but not generational, bro. Like, and that's nothing. That's nothing. I think he's special, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's not to belittle Saka. You know, I've been gassing up Saka from the Checo trade days and whatnot, but nah, man. Good lit player. You know, just God looked at you and said you're gonna play football, and that it comes easy to the guy. But like I said, Ronaldo, Lima, these sort of guys, like you know, good lit players, man. Lit players. So yeah, man. Could be where a certain man would. Generally, did it bear even the world class thing? 6 minutes until kickoff. Even the world class thing, man, just throw this stuff around like they don't really know what it is. Like everyone can't be, but if 100 man, You know, you think there's how can it be? How can a million guys be world class? Everyone's world class, world class, world class. But it all depends. It depends. Some people's definition is only Lionel Messi, Ronaldo. Discount that and drop it a level, excluding them. If you're not doing what they're sort of on, you're not that really. So yeah, man. Like I said, I might be ignorant, but DG Italy still has a match day to play, so Roma cannot play the final today. They would have done the same for West Ham. I hear that. DG, do Arsenal have any world class players? Not to me, no. No. If any, I think there's players that can be top quality if they work hard and all of that. Like, you know, banter aside, I think Martinelli can be a good player. I think Smith Rowe can be a good player. I think Saka can be a good player. I really think within Arsenal fans, and I know there's a, you know, I'm not saying he doesn't need criticism and all these things, but I think Odegaard can be a top player. You know, if he wants it, he needs to improve physically. But there's not any world-class players at this moment in time at the football club. We'd probably, for me, you're looking at Mesut Ozil, you're looking at Alexis and that. Probably not to the world, but for me, just what he gave us, he might as well have been Santi Cazorla, just in terms of this upstairs, like what Xavi says about him. Oh, man. The after party is one of, you know, you can man, not world class. Not for me. Like I said, you know, if you're not a prime Kante, what Makalele did and all of these, that's world class, man. Completely different role, but benchmark Luka Modric, that's world class to me, anyways. Predictions, oh man, this is why I fucking hate leaving my window open, man. Fuck off. Apologies for the French, man. Fuck's sake, man. This is the only thing I hate about summer. Tell a lad, there's bare things I hate about summer, but everyone just thinks it's a fight. All these fucking critters just think it's an open party. Allow me, man. Unless you know, you flies, make sure you're subscribed to the Twitch and the YouTube, innit? That's all I'm gonna say. Who knows? Maybe they're football fans, but this ain't no open party. But there's not even any grub here. Get out of here, man. Stay away from the ranting. There's 3 minutes until kickoff, man. Pardon me. Yeah, shout yourself, man. Chill, man. Don't take nothing personal, man. Enough people in the chat, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're better than that, man. That was a yatty thing. Come on, man. What are you saying? Or should have kept Oba until summer? What are you saying? Selling Oba looks dumb. Bro, it's like no risk, no reward. The risk to reward ratio was rubbed. Obviously, if man got top 4 and in the small chance that somehow Spurs do the Spurs thing and Norwich do the business and we do the business, we get in. But you know already the thing, isn't it? You know what the certain outlets would have said. Obviously, it looks dumb. Not even the Aubameyang thing. Like, I don't really mind that Aubameyang went. It's the knock-on effect. There was nothing to fix us in-house in terms of scoring goals. Relying on the youth, man, and it didn't bang because naturally they're going to fall off at some point throughout the season. You know, crucially didn't sign no one, innit? And we should have known the severity because last summer we tried to get Tammy and Leturo. January, Vlahovic. We then heard in hindsight a few weeks ago, you was in the live stream, that Arsenal inquired, tried to do a thing for Darwin Núñez. It didn't happen. Now, listen, if they had beef, disclaimer for those that don't understand, if they had beef, cool, he needs to move on. You're allowed to do whatever in it. It was at a point good for all parties. It still somewhat is. We save money. He's doing his thing at Barca. It's not a storyline, but at the same time, some Arsenal fans tried to hide behind that nonsense of saving peas. Like I said then, when we need a goal or whatever, you can't do Aubameyang save wages. And while I can understand saving the peas and doing whatever, bro, look at the two clubs we've got slapped to away from home. Regardless of what they, you know, I'm sure Spurs and Newcastle, when they look back at their seasons, they'll want to do better. But what helped change their fortunes? The January window. Even if there was no striker for me, you know me, G1, you asked the question, you're here. I've been screaming centre mid for the longest. I can't cap. I thought that was the first position Arteta was going to pattern, really, for obvious reasons. Those that remember, he was obviously a centre mid, didn't it? So it's like if he was a centre back, I would have thought whatever. DG, do you think Arsenal finish above United next season? I don't know, man. It's volatile. Both teams do. Banter aside, both teams do bullshit. All depends what Ten Hag is saying, and he's not a miracle worker. You got to remember, there's been years of problems at United, and like Arsenal, it's almost you lot got more money in that, but it's a reset sort of thing, and you have to help him. So it all depends. Obviously, United always expected to go for stuff. While you got the rivals, them, you know, in Liverpool and City, you're gonna be even more under pressure. But realistically, like, I don't know, man. At least not now, anyways. So it is what it is, man. You can see the lineups on both sides. Kickoff is short, is happening, but just before that, I see a super chat. H, appreciate that, man. Thanks for the content, G. One thing's first. Once again, thanks for that $5, my dude. You think we'll get Jesus, bro? I'm always pessimistic in it, but if it gives you anything, I was pessimistic about signing Alexis Sanchez, about Aubameyang, about Mesut Ozil. So take off that what you will in it. I hope so. I hope you can convince him. Obviously, with potentially no Champions League, surely that had to have been a factor when talking to him, because Arsenal were not, to a degree, Chelsea, definitely Liverpool City, where it was a shoe on to obviously get Europe. So we had to consider that. Sorry, people. They were doing the knees. Hey, and the Frankfurt guy even got me kicked off. Too excited. Retake. Like in 100 meters. Frankfurt are going to kick off. I believe this fixture is being played in Spain. And we've kicked off, people. It's round 2 fully. Rangers to win 2-1 in extra time for me. Bugs 1, DG 0. I can't lie. Fuck off, bro. They're getting smart as well. Like, they used to be dumbass flies. There's no flies that chill for a second. They're like, oh, you're going to hit me with a slipper, aren't you? They're flipping slick. Shout out Leno and Mustafi and that as well. It's self-inflicted, man. Like, the thing is, I think if we got a striker and we still bottled, we'd ask questions, but you don't leave yourself open to that question. And like I said with the other clubs, I'm sure, you look at half the other teams, whether, not every other team, I'm sure there was bare dons who tried to leave Liverpool, could have left Liverpool. Spurs even held on to Bergwijn. Chelsea could have, obviously Lukaku's a different one, but fundamentally, people weren't letting people go. Especially if you can't bring people in. Now, I don't care that Ainsley, Marie, all them dons went because they wanted to go. It is what it is. I've been speaking about this. It is what it is. But then you open yourself up to things. I don't know why. Maybe Callum Chambers is getting more money or a better deal or thinks he can play games. And I'm not saying he's the Messiah, but is he any worse than Cedric? Is Ainsley any worse? Obviously, it's bare scrappy dons, but is he any worse? Do you get it? You leave yourself open to this. Like, even when Chuckle Brother Holdings now got sent off, what's the options? The only thing I like with making the squad smaller is there's a bit more togetherness. But again, any team that's going to do things has togetherness. Newcastle, the latest example. Spurs, don't want to say it, but an example. Bit like United and Arsenal, man are divided. Certain men stand up, certain men don't. Where this game is concerned, though, it's actually started off quite well, people. And it's over here with Kostic on the left-hand side. Kostic puts a cross in. It's mad how I thought it'd be West Ham Barcelona at some point, and we never got to see that. Aribo, I want him to have a good game, man. Doing well for himself since leaving Charlton still. Charles, I hate bother. Like, why trouble me, man? There's people, I smell barbecues. There's bare ketchup and that for these lot to go and chill with, but they want to come to my room. It's probably these lights. Well, you lot can't see, but the lights. So, let me go and hatch the light. It's bright. To be honest, I'm happy we didn't get to. Man, ain't no one trying to hear that, bro. Man, I ain't trying to hear that nonsense. Respectfully, big up yourself, but no, man. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Like, it's Champions League, bro. Whether we get ripped or not, it's Champions League, cuz. Like, it's crazy. Time of the. Hey, don't do that, man. You scared the living daylights out of me with that one, bro. It's over here with Nuff on this right-hand side. Can't lie, it's a very scrappy game so far. Shout out to Glenn Kamara, the former Gooner. Aribo. Again, I'm an ignorant guy. I don't watch Rangers, but Aribo up front to me is a bit weird. Maybe they be doing that all the time. I don't know. Diallo plays for this. I'm sure G1's watched him. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Was Diallo not hauled off at half time? I'm joking about that. You want to fish? We're all fishing, man. Ndika. I promise you, he's going to get linked with Arsenal. It's not a transfer window if Ivan Ndika is not linked to Arsenal. Tavernier. Oh, good little run and turn by Kent. What can he do? Poor pass, really. Aribo, can you do a thing? Good tackle. Ref, you can't play the advantage. I think Rangers have earned the corner. Good tempo. Love for the super chat. Hot take, Arsenal intentionally missed top 4. No. Why? Even if you didn't care about football and these guys just cared about money, they get more bread. Surely. Like, that don't make no sense. What, City getting Pagueta? Brazil thing. DG, you need to rebrand, bro. The realest Gooner. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. DG, do you have a TikTok account? Yeah, actually. Tavernier on this right-hand side. Fullback Union. I don't know what teammate he saw, but he put way too much power in that. Sells over to the other side, and it's a Frankfurt corner. Something must have got in his eyes. Someone must have put a laser in his eyes. I don't know what he saw there. You know, he's better than that. Shout Giovanni Van Bronckhorst as well. It's an Arsenal affair. Bare Arsenal players getting in Europe, let alone European finals. Fucking Liberty, if you ask me. It's a bit of a joke, mate. Anyways, it's back here with Rangers. Interesting 4.5 minutes. Been nothing in truth, but not going to lie, again, as an ignorant non-Rangers watcher like that, I thought Frankfurt might, because of the system they're playing, and just because I've watched them a lot more, pardon me, of recent, I thought they would be the ones dictating, but Rangers have fought tooth and nail so far, trying to get the ball forward. Oh, shit. What the hell? Hey, 5 minutes in, bloodied head. What happened to him? Yo, I think that's rolled on the floor there. Hey, he said his bus. It looked like a high foot from Armstrong. In fact, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. He got the ball, in my opinion, mate. He put his head low. Hey, man. You live, you top right. You live. People bleed every day, B. Come on, man. That's a real captain, man. You ain't been in a cup final if you don't put the headband in face bus. Why bare footballers getting colossing these last few days? Wilson's losing a tooth, head bus. Lacazette, I remember when we was doing the live stream for Newcastle, I turned my head and then Lacazette's looking like he's been hit with a steel chair in a WWE game. Very dangerous game. To be honest, it's not really been an Arsenal season. You know, every couple of games, Gabriel loses a tooth as well. Speaking of that, I remember when Mikel Arteta did. Thankfully, even playing from the league, I've never been involved in that. Can't lie, he might be done. Obviously, on a serious note, you hope he's good, innit? You hope it's nothing serious. 26 likes, can we get to 100 people? Crazy, man. If Paqueta goes to City and they get an actual good 9, they'll get top 4. You mean Newcastle? So, yeah, man. Obviously, we hope my man's all right. I hope you don't get robbed of the opportunity to play in the final. As mad as it looks, I hope it's just blood. DG Bowen and Ox swap deal. Pepe could have been our striker if we at least... Man, I ain't trying to hear that, bruh. I hear you, cause Eddie got a chance, but like Arteta don't fuck with him, innit? So it's a myth. I ain't trying to hear that though, man. Respectfully, man. That's a myth still. Just want a proper striker or nothing, man. Listen, if you can get to a spot like Liverpool, even doing a Chelsea thing, winning Champions Leagues, then by all means run your false nines and all of that sort of stuff. But we need to go back to basics. I just feel in football, there's too many dons who can play everywhere. They're not really specialists. And speaking for my own football club in Arsenal, I can't lie. Can you be a striker first and score goals, then do other stuff? Can you defend first and then play out from the back? Midfielders, just midfield, please. Just please. Then we start doing all that complicated stuff, man. No, that's a yellow card. I got the ball, man. Charles, Smith Rowe, false nine in the semi-final. That was, I don't know what Paco Arteta was smoking that day, but it must have been loud still. DG, is this a neutral venue? Yeah, it's in Seville. He's going to be all right, I believe. Obviously, the stoppage in play is still due to this, which we hope he's all right. It's all mad right now. Where's Ramsey holding bench? This game is too exotic for dons like Armstrong. To be fair, I swear he bust out of Sheffield United quickly. He could have been like them Colasin yesterday. Goalkeepers want to be prime Perlos. It's on brand for Giovanni to do magic when it counts. Arsenal agendas. Hey, Arsenal even got relevance to this game. Who? We can be there for the squad, but come on, allow me, man. Please. A bit more drip, please. Please. Charles. DG complaining about the lights, the windows, the flies, the stadium like a proper clock. Tuchel as well. DG, the gymnastics I've seen from Arsenal fans is crazy. Can never beat Charles, man, bro. Like that, you know the ones that like man just finding false positives. When Dons were saying I'm okay with losing because the expected goal said we should have scored, and that. This the way football's gone is brazy now, man. I think it's raining and that's affecting the internet and that. So apologies for any difficulties people them are facing at this difficult moment. To be honest, we need some rain. Play's finally restarted anyways, people. Attempted ball over the top from Frankfurt. It didn't bang. Considering you lot got 3 at the back, you wouldn't know it. Rangers don't really give a crap about none of that. Really? Credit to them. Credit to you, Rangers. Currently 0-0, obviously. There's going to be a fat chunk of added on time, potentially, because of that head injury. Rightly so, you'd imagine. 29 likes. Tough-ass crowd on YouTube, innit? I'm finished. Can't lie, man. We need a goal before half-time, and this stuff gets really interesting. It's all Rangers at the moment, to be brutally honest. Kent, manhandled off the ball. That should be a foul. It is a foul. Surely a yellow ref. Cheap yellow. Soft yellow. But probably a yellow nonetheless. What's your go-to pair of trainers, DG? If I blew tomorrow, I'm probably going to be... I'd probably buy every 110s, Nike 110s, 98s, TNs available, really. They like me and I like them still, if I'm completely honest. Scrappy. The game needs to resettle. I think, it's lost a bit of tempo. If I was a Frankfurt fan, maybe players are getting overruled by the occasion. Kostic loses the ball. There's not really committing too many shots forward. I think that's the difference. When Rangers are attacking, they're kind of attacking with intent. They're kind of showing up a bit more. Saying that, Kamara's lost the ball very cheaply, and let's see what Frankfurt can do. That's a good ball, Kamada, you might as well bang it. Nah, you're not going to make it. Too many touches. It's dead now. It's dead. You're not going to make it. Rangers have somehow made it look better than it is. Tavernier's giving it away cheaply. McGregor has made the first save. I mean, I'd be very disappointed if I conceded a goal like that from Rangers. So and co for Frankfurt making it happen. And that's what Frankfurt need to do a bit more. That all came from a centre-back being brave on the ball. I believe Traore. Kamada, too many touches. Should have hit it. Do you rate James Tavernier, and do you think Southgate should select him? What I think Southgate needs to do is start putting respect on Trent Alexander-Arnold. And I do think Tavernier's calm. Been a solid servant for Rangers. She's better than Cedric. Bring him to the Emirates still. That was a good ball, but that's poor defending from Rangers, man. You can't miss headers like that. I don't do the headering thing. And then Rangers made it look harder than it is. Tavernier almost got him, speak of the devil, almost got himself in problems giving the ball away on the edge of the area. Charles, bring the Forest keeper. Icy free keepers. Him and Mendy doing a thing, man. Inspiring the next generation. Frankfurt on the counter-attack. Bassey's got some defending to do on his right-hand side. Ooh, Bassey had to strengthen him. He got the ball ref. Had to bring out all the Wakanda Day. He was on the verge of getting ripped. Dark horse. As Aribo is fouled off the ball, the referee has clocked it, though. But I remember a couple weeks before that, I think Gundogan was doing a mad thing at false 9 and was getting head of plaudits, which probably made Arteta think, bro, but you need to understand you ain't got the... That's the difference with him and Conte. Obviously, I do think if Arteta is allegedly an attacking manager and Conte isn't, I do think with the players Spurs have at their disposal versus Arsenal, just in terms of this upstairs, not ability, he can quickly show what he wants away from experience and that. But at the same time, you need to... One thing I rate about Conte, even if he wants to do things differently, you have to adapt to the players you have. When you've got them City players and Liverpool players who 9 times out of 10 now are at the top of their game, or if they're building to that, that's substantially better than average. You can do all of that sort of stuff. You can't do that when you've got players learning their craft and things. You definitely shouldn't be trying to... I can't tell... Listen, he's worked with Pep and that. What can I, a football fan, tell him? But I think we've all got an opinion. And I think in the semi-final, to play a young player in that position against Unai Emery, who's going to be set up greatly defensively, shows naiveties. And you throw in that Unai Emery game, the Olympiacos game of recent, Graham Potter, Slide, Carrick, I can't lie. How Conte, any half decent manager, I like Arteta, I like what he's doing, but any half decent manager, they cause problems. I'm not saying he hasn't outdone people tactically and he's not good tactically and all that jazz, but yeah, Great question. Great talking points, man. One love you. I see. I hope it inspires the next generation. Let's be real. Man, them don't want to jump in goal. Saying that, my goal, one of the random used to be in goal for the school team, and he actually used to go on a lot of trials and that. But come on, man. No one's be goalie and that. A man said, hey, if Norwich beat Spurs on Sunday and Arsenal get Champions League, can you do a watch along on every Norwich match next season? But we'll defo do a Norwich vid still, but wishing on a star here. Frankfurt have finally woken up, and I think it's kind of rattled Rangers. Fuck out of here. I don't see your body. Tell your homies to get gone as well, man. I'll kill you out here. Oh, shit. You're still about? Okay. Okay, soon. That rocked you, though. Long ball forward by Frankfurt to no avail. I'm getting a Pookie top trust. Poch would be our best choice right now, but sadly renewed. Poch's football slime ED as well, man. Exactly, man. This is what happens when you leave the window open, because it's summertime now, man. Hate it. Might have to get a net, blood. At least they know they normally are about when it's football manager. The fuck? Just being rude, 9 minutes. Watch your long settings. Long ball forward by Rangers. Again, both teams have tried that and it's not banging. You're just giving the ball away cheaply. Maybe the game's just settling now. Both teams have got them jitters. Oh my God, it's a final out, and now it's going to become a bit more of a normalized football game. I don't really understand how it's an advantage for Frankfurt, but the ref has played advantage. Frankfurt playing having a word. And Frankfurt are here on this right-hand side. Can they make something happen? That's a good ball. There's no one in the box, though, so what are you going to do? Good play. Oi, Bassi, don't have you got ripped. Oi, Bassi, don't go out like that. I can't even explain them skills there to you lot people. It's just good technical ability. But eventually they deal with it. But Bassi, don't let man do that to you in the final, bro. Don't get rubbed out like that. Who is that? Limstrong. Don't get rubbed out like that. At the end of the day, it came to nothing, but don't get rubbed out like that. Still 0-0, people. Someone has to win tonight. That's the good thing, eh? Someone's got to win. Whether it's going to be done in 90, including extra time, or on pens is another thing. Frankfurt, enough. You're not going to make it, man. That wasn't good enough. Final delivery has to be a lot better. Get another bite of the cherry. I like Poch, but the football's stinky, man. Obviously, I can't lie, man. The way I'm feeling, the father needs to come back to the club, man. At least you're on just bopping the ball 1,000 times, man. Gasperini, what are you saying as well, man? You always making duds kick ball. Obviously, Italy League and Prem's different, but you get the point. Can't lie, both teams supported heavily here. Frankfurt fans next to their keeper in the first half. Games like this, you wonder if it does go to pens, what end this at could make all the difference. And it's here with Rangers. Still 0-0 as we approach 20 minutes into the game. DG, you're chatting common sense. The levels between us and City are far too big. I admire what Arteta wants to do, but we don't have the personnel just yet. And the thing is, it's about having street smart individuals. I can't lie. One thing that frustrates me about Arsenal, away from, like, obviously, take nothing away from Newcastle and Eddie Howe. We've spent days gassing it up because they've done well. Long ball forward by Rangers. It's just, same way I just made a point about street smart managers is here with Kent. They've got street smart players, man. You look at the Newcastle players, they're significantly more experienced and just more switched on. Our experienced players just can't control themselves mentally. Young players, there's always an air of volatility. So on the edge of Frankfurt's area, very scrappy defending, but they live to fight another day. Commander, can Frankfurt break? There's only one ball. You're not going to make it. That's terrible. In a cup final, you should have given it, and Caustic Vex should have clipped it over the top. Maybe people letting the occasion get to them still. Frankfurt fans are on crud, man. Yeah, I like that gaffer, you know. I like the way he plays football. I don't know for potential and all that, but I do like the way Inter Milan's Inzaghi manages. There's a couple decent managers, man. What's that? Is it Gaultier? I don't know for where he could go, but you're doing all right over there in France. I don't really trust managers. For me, they have to show improvement. I remember when Dons were gassing up AVB and that. You have to show improvement. You can't just wear the nice little tracksuits and have good diagrams because Arteta was doing Bandulu stuff. I remember people talking about drones, and there's a clip that was going around like he's giving a presentation, and that man need to see managers managing. That's all great, but you know, when it's a nervy game away from home on a Monday against Newcastle, I just, you know, can you manage? Big up Arteta. Frankfurt fans are amazing. Have to reload that. DG Eat Port, nope. Stuff. So over here on the right hand side with Frankfurt, Nuff, what are you gonna do? Oi, he might do a Mazza. Oi, corner kick to Frankfurt. Confident play. But you never give me the vibe like you believe in yourself. Even with that, you know, good little bit of space, a good little bit of play to make a yard of space for himself and hit it with his left foot. You don't look like you half believe in yourself. You look like you're considering too many things. Make a yard of space, hit it, mate. Go to the next level. That's the things you got to do. Have conviction, then strike it with conviction. These Glasgow man holding on to the Stella. Shout out the Scottish Tugs. Bro, man was saying he's mess because he's putting drones around the stadium and that, the training ground and that. Oh, yeah, that's a good corner routine. Oh, you're not going to make it. Who's number 29? Limstrong. See, you was doing the skillers to Bassi, but basic, strike the ball, and it's probably 1-0. I don't know why the ref stopped play, but that was a good set-piece routine. That corner kick had me by surprise. This played across the floor to the edge of the area, and if he lengths that, it's 1-0. Well, you can't use that one for a couple more games now, so you wasted that. Sarian. I'm here for that, man. Sari just eat bare cigarettes on the sidelines and have 100 passes. Still retain faith in Arteta for now. Faith is a subjective concept. Frankfurt could be in here. This is poor play from Rangers, and it's gone over. I can't lie. Rangers look a bit rattled, giving the ball away cheaply. And again, as an Arsenal fan, take it from me, you know, in a neutral venue away from home, you want to get them mistakes out you sooner rather than later because there's only so many chances you're going to have to give away without being made to pay for it. Sailed over the bar. Good intent from Frankfurt, but fundamentally it's still 0-0. Trust. Nah, man. Like, listen, they're professional footballers, but you're not going to make it. Like, you could have had movie settings. You could wake up to about 1 million followers. You know, if you're Rangers, gal, you're going to, you know, like, get some Frankfurt at the same way. Could have made it. Bottling. It's a final, man. The Frankfurt fans are crazy. I swear we bucked them in Europa League or something. They're crazy. Like they took over the Camp Nou. Respectfully, was Seville when they're actually half allowed to get in there. You know, they done it so mad. Come on, we all saw the Barca players, the president, everybody crying about it. Rangers back in possession. Bassi. Not really any options. Forced to go long. I mean, is that the right option? No. It's fallen to Lumstrong here. I can't lie. All you do is foul, man. Your first touch is brazy. You shouldn't be playing in the Europa League finals. I'm sorry, Rangers fans, but it's meaty. Come on, Rangers. We saying Liverpool to Rangers link up. Part of the beat. Arsenal should bring in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Thought I was deluded. I think Frankfurt will win 4-1. Goal in the second half, and Frankfurt 4 goals in the second half. I don't know, man. You know, it does look like one of them games where the last 20 minutes could decide it. Bassi wins the header. Shout out to you lot for tuning in, people. Wouldn't be the same without you. Yeah, he's running bands. Man. That must be a Spurs fan still. Or it could be Ollie's agent. We'll never know. 23 minutes in. Went from Jesus to Tony. I feel sorry for you guys. I'm just going to scream, wait until the end of the window, innit? Like I always say, I'm just going to shut my mouth to the end of the window and see what's going on. I thought Tavernier was fouled there. Ref says no, but it's still here with Rangers. By God's grace, Chelsea don't get no P's, man. Yeah, we will be watching the Conference League final. You know, not going to be too many watch-alongs until the football's back. So we got to take advantage while they're here. Rangers attacking down the left-hand side. Kamara. You know what? It might. You know what? What's the odds on an Aaron Ramsey go off the bench? That Diallo brother as well. Might be a day for the subs. Not been enough drama in the game for me, man. I need to see handbags. I need to see drama. I need to see mistakes. I need to see good football. There's so many needs. There's so many things that haven't been ticked. 24 minutes into it, still 0-0, people. Frankfurt were moving mad. And that's how, again, football is way more psychological than people like to consider. It's not all about ability and that. If Liverpool players had shit mentality, then they wouldn't be doing anything they're doing that. Respectfully, a lot of their players are truly quality and top class players, the majority. But some are just, in terms of ability, average Joes. But they make peace with that, and they do. Everyone maximizes what they can bring to the table, and that's the marks of a good team. Like, you think every Liverpool, Arsenal title winning side, United title winning side has been filled with world class players, no matter what these fans say. November settings for the World Cup, bro. It's gonna be weird, Winter World Cup. Look at Madrid. Bro, look how Nolito was playing. Obviously, Benzema, Modric, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Carlo, Pep bottling, Neymar, Messi, and them man bottling is going to take the headlines. But guys like Nacho playing out of their skin and that. Crazy. Come on, man. How many of you have played football in Sunday League or in school or whatever, and you may not or may have been part of the team that had the better individuals, but you lost? And that's quite a common theme 9 times out of 10 anyways in football at all levels. Here with Rangers, people, both teams have had a lot of possession. Both teams have thrown jabs. Neither team's really worked the keeper. If anything, Frankfurt more so. Good play here. That's a foul. Referee going to play advantage. Aribo hits it. Whistles just wide. Maybe it could have been wise to take the free kick. Has the ref brought it back? Nation League in the summer. Is that true? Nations League hype. What fixtures, though? I ain't trying to be here for Luxembourg, Lithuania, and that, respectfully. And seeing Northern Ireland, Greece. We got my Irish tugs, them, but San Marino, Estonia, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Poland, Wales. Gareth Wales, why not? To be fair, you're right. 2nd of June. Why do I feel like I'm? Oh, that might be the 3rd and the 4th of June. There's a cooling break. I can't lie. This is dead. Man said cooling break. After there's already been a time waste for, well, not a time waste, a stoppage because someone bust their head. These games are kind of rubbed. Spain, 2nd of June, Spain, Portugal. 3rd of June. Oh, we ain't gonna be there for that one. 3rd and 4th. Hey, I am unavailable still. France, Denmark, 3rd of June. To be fair, the 4th, Italy, Germany. Couple games there, a couple of meaty. I can't lie, there's meaty games. England, Italy, 11th of June. Fair enough, that can get a watch. Couple games meaty. There's actually a few games still until September. There's even, that's a quick preparation for the World Cup for those that are participating. It ends in June. In fact, tell a lie. Yeah, it ends in June and then it stops until September. All right, man. Is what it is. That says United. You're not getting it either. What the fuck? Hey, you're my guy. I thought you were just a random troll. You're always here. It's unlucky, man, but you make your luck. Fucking about. It's in your hands. Chocolate teapot settings, bro. So, yeah, man. Who cares, man? This is the real competition still. There's more rounds in this. In many ways, Arsenal have made the tougher decision to go into the Europa League. There's more fixtures, considering we've played 1 game a week this season. This might be, maybe Arteta's taking the high road. Sounding like one of them positive dickheads, isn't it? You got to, man. It's all entertainment. Don't take me seriously, bro. I definitely don't believe certain comments I saw in this chat, but I'd rather not be in the Champions League because we'll get smacked. I get the general gist. I get the logic behind it, but that's a myth. Want to be in it. But yeah, at least for a 6th another season, we have to hold it. Boy, closest we got though. Word to G1. Race hype. Fully. Nah, it's calm, man. It's calm. I had to pre the username. I want to, but next season will be harder. Oh, but what do you expect? Like, it happens. Like, this is it. If you achieve all the goals in your personal life, then the following year should be harder because man should want to do them things and more. Like, this is it. But we think we're going to improve. We're going to improve. Everyone's going to improve. Just pattern up, man. Man always say this is the Premier League's like the NBA where a new team can win it all the time. Dead. I remember them joke, man. Dundalk streams. Please, man. Hey, at least a couple of youngsters will still stack pad a couple of goals and that. Man said wheel it next season. Oi! Can't lie, Frankfurt, big opportunity. I think the offside flag has been raised. No, it hasn't. It's actually a corner. Arteta shanked himself in terms of that, because for me, if we got Champions League, the expectations are going to be lower. I just want you to get out of the group. Now you're in the Europa League. I don't even, and this is without who drops in, how good or bad we are, all the other teams vote. You have to get to final. Like, realistically, every English team that's there, if you're not aiming for finals, it's a dickhead team. The goals are simple. You need to get top 4 next season. You need to, it's top 4 or Europa, isn't it? One of them things. Frankfurt, big chance. You need to do them things there. If you get finished outside the top 4, but somehow you win Europa League, that's probably a granted state. Plus, you've signed a new deal. Like, to be fair to Arteta, when you do good, you get your flowers. But we got to remember, there's expectation, bro. Like, Klopp can't just freestyle at Liverpool. Oi! Oh, I'm shouting for no reason. You try to hit a volley. Caustic. You try to hit a volley from this right-hand side. It's sailed over, but I like it. I like the intent. I like it. Movie settings. Newcastle United is getting top 4. Well, how's the world going to go? If Spurs become the way they, even if a Spurs fan, if Spurs became a title winning team, if we became a title winning team, if United became a title winning team, to go with what Liverpool and City are doing, bro, there's still going to be competition. And at no point is any team going to be the biggest and baddest unless you want to earn that. What are we supposed to do? Sit and cry or get again? Technically, Frankfurt have had 10 attempts to Rangers is 1. Definitely a lot less one-sided than that, in my opinion, but numbers don't lie, man. Would you rather England win the World Cup or Arsenal win the Champions League? Both won't happen ever, but if they do, what do you want? There was no need for the extended paragraphs, mate. You could have just asked the question. Fair. Cheers, mate. Yeah, Arsenal win the Champions League, bro. Obviously, Jamaica or Barbados winning the World Cup, then yeah, but Arsenal winning the Champions League, bro. Can't lie. The only thing that tipped the scales if Saka's in the squad for the World Cup, innit? Like, nah, man. Arsenal win the Champions League. Come on, man. What is it Liverpool fans say? Is it Scouse, not English? Arsenal fan, not English, man. Especially how, treated Rashford and Sancho and all that, and Saka and that. Caustic leading the counter-attack. Caustic movie settings. Do you know what? When you do the dribbles from your own half, you're entitled to shoot, but it's very poor. The get back will be televised. Yeah, Gunners. Yeah, look at this guy, top blue. Wankstein. It's all love. Arsenal only wanted Europa for the frequent flyer miles by getting Baku and Minks. Kroenke money saving tactics. But and even then, there's more games. Like, obviously, you don't have to really take the Europa League too seriously until you get past the group stages. But if somehow you fuck it up, then you're gonna shake yourselves, because there's been points in the season where obviously Liverpool have 2 big games in a week, 3 big games in 10 or so days. Pardon me. You're going to need the squad, and you're going to need the team to have ability. Rangers on the back foot in the last few periods, people. Boy, appreciative to you lot tuned in, people. You have to win it, bro. And for Arteta, he needs to show his bottle in them true intricate moments. Like, you show me you can put results together, you can win a trophy. You've done it. You show me something good, but you know, when the going gets tough, you like Wenger showed, like Sir Alex Ferguson showed, like Klopp and Pep are doing currently, like Conte at Chelsea, like, you get it. When Leicester won the league, when it gets to them crucial periods, you need to show me that you can navigate the seas. If a sailor only sails in smooth season, that he's not a good sailor, is he? Like, really? When the wind, when the waves are gushing and it's life or death, this is what I need to know. The true mark of a team is how they perform at their worst. You're only as strong as your weakest man. Who's the weakest man in the Arsenal squad? And for those of you that don't support Arsenal, use the same example for your clubs, and there you have it. Because the best player can't get you out of it all the time. Kamara. Why do I keep calling him Kamara? It's over here on this left-hand side for Rangers. I can't lie. It seems like they've changed their formation a tiny bit. Man said motivational quote. I felt motivated, DG. TED Talk soon, land. I like this Frankfurt kit. Liverpool booing the national anthem. They aren't as bad as I thought. I hear that. You know, if you're asking God to save the Queen, what about us normal folks? Rangers, Tavernier, you got to believe in yourself. You bottled that 50-50, and Frankfurt are back here in possession. Frankfurt, Caustic. Probably the man Frankfurt fans probably want to make something happen. Ivan Ndika. Has he got himself in some trouble? Right, that's like handball. It's cannoned off his hand. This is Bandulu settings, and he's giving away a corner. That was horrible defending. What the fuck was that, mate? Jack's got a corner out of Frankfurt, and specifically Ivan Ndika for nothing, really. What the hell was that? Overplaying at the back there. Rangers need to bring on Ramsey. You got to imagine that's a considered option to happen soon. Halfway there, 52 likes. Well, technically, 48 more likes than we're there. We got me with the basic maths. Corner kick to Rangers. Come on, man. A goal. Flip this on its head. Tavernier raises his hands. What's this from the training ground? Apologies. Oh Lord, hey Tavernier, your crosses have been awful today. You got the right boots on. Oh, that's a foul, and that should be a yellow card. Rangers have a free kick on this left-hand side. Depending on the delivery, could be a decent option. Not seeing much from So. He's won a foul there. Well, he's given a foul away, sorry. I'd have tried to shoot earlier. Really much. But I hear it. Boy. Yeah, Hendrick is sick. Can't lie. I don't like gassing up these new potential dons, but that Hendrick, Don, Angelo, all them Brazilians who played in Montague, a lot of them obviously are not going to see their potential, just like the Argentines. But Argentina and Brazil had some lit players. Free kick to Rangers here. It's a decent delivery. Lumstrong gets over it. I believe surely the keeper's tipped that over the bar. It might have just been going over, but better to be safe than sorry. Kevin Trapp. The only person who probably doesn't like his form is probably Leno, because unless Leno gets some first-team football, you're probably not going to the next World Cup with Germany, because you've got Trapp in good form and has been for a while. And then obviously you've got ter Stegen and Neuer. Can't lie. Obviously, 16 million for a 15-year-old in Arsenal's position is a bit mad, but if we could, I would. Because if all the conditions are set up in terms of ability, he's lit. But he football's harsh, man. Like, he's 15, 16. Obviously, a career is never like that. People will call him overrated and that. That's why I rate Neymar, especially because Neymar was wanted even when West Ham wanted him. Neymar stayed in Brazil for quite a while. You've all seen the documentary. He was wanted by Madrid at 14. He stayed there somewhat. I don't want to say became a man, but became a man and then moved to Europe. That's kind of what I like about Kylian Mbappe. He's probably going to go Madrid. He probably had many offers to leave Monaco. He went PSG, stayed in his country for a sec. And now he's not the finished article. He's going to do his thing. Haaland the same, really. So, yeah, man. And obviously, you need a bit of luck, man. You need to stay injury-free. You need certain variables, man. Football's a tricky game, man. Apparently, Arteta's talking to RMC. Man, yeah, that shit. What do you make of Tete at Lyon? Seems like a regen Rafinha. He's all right. Nkunku, one more season. I really like him a lot, but I just need one more season to confirm that you're here to stay in this thing. I like his development as a false nine. I think his hold-up play and other stuff is underappreciated. Bassey's earned us a very good foul for Rangers here. Messi is the luckiest footballer I've seen. I don't think luck's the right word to speak about Lionel Messi, but fair enough, mind done. MLS tax. He might be lit, but he's a football manager done MLS tax. Which is no fault of his own. Crazy. Still 0-0 as we approach half-time, people. Wonder what the final statistics will be in terms of shots, because at a point, Rangers had 10. I mean, Rangers conceded 10 shots to Frankfurt. Crazy. And another corner. I think both teams have thrown jabs. Probably a bit too timid to try and go for the knockout blow. or at least land the first significant blow on their opponent. Tavernier with a throw in. Apologies, people. He needs to wake up a bit. Lumstrong, Jack, Bassi. Injuries are part and parcel. Like, you know, I keep saying the example, and people are probably bored now, but if you're a chef, you have to, you're going to cut your finger a couple of times. And if you haven't, you're not a real chef, are you? Really? It's a bit maybe still. Van Bronckhorst showing nerves of still. How you haven't taken off your blazer? I don't know, man. I'd be, as a manager, stressed. Tavernier. Not a foul, ref. Come on. It's not a foul. Everything's a flipping foul. DG, you have 200 million and 6 players to sign for Arsenal. Who are you signing? How far is 2? I don't think, for what I want to do, that's going to get me 6 players. I can't lie to you. I need to, you know, I'm someone who, when I have to think about stuff, I need to write stuff down. So let me actually, free kick to range. Let me actually give more thought to your question. Tavernier delivers. I can't. These deliveries are horrible, man. That's not that one day. I'm being a bit harsh, but just overhit. Calm down, man. Give your teammates half a chance. Ryan Kent, you playing? Rangers in possession. 6 players. Oh, well, who allegedly Leicester won. Just write some names down, man. Rangers in possession. Does Kareem Adeyemi count? He's gone though. Okay, bro. Off the top of my head, Awa, Fabian Ruiz, Decore / Fifana playing in the French League, Martinez / Nunez, Lucaba from Lyon, Gusto from Lyon. Then I might just go around just seeing what could happen. Like, you know, Arthur Melo, what can we do there? Paredes, what can we do there? See what deals could happen, really, man. Rangers trying to appeal for a pen. 200 million plus sales might get better depth and a quality player, but it won't make a difference. Ramsey to come on and score the winner, DG. Hopefully. I like Gavidal, but there's a lot. He's not ready, man. Pardon me, he's not ready. For the bigger European teams or the bigger Premier Leagues, he's not ready, man. He's got a lot. He's too raw, man. From what I've seen, you know, in Europe for him at club level and what I saw at the Euros, he's good. There's potential there, can ball play in that, but he's got that. He needs to get rid of that bozo, G. He's got that Sayunchu thing about him. There's a mistake there, and you know he can learn and that. There's obviously ability there, but I don't think he's ready. He can be molded into something. Just how far he can go, I don't know. I know he's someone that's rated very highly, but I don't think he's ready for that move still. Obviously, you can buy him for what he's going to be tomorrow and that, but I think he's got the bozo gene right now, man. Tavernier, he's getting savage today. Hey, that's a foul. Ref has played on. Tavernier with a dark arts. The captain needs to get his headspace. Kamada, the chance is probably gone by Frankfurt. I don't know what Kamada is doing there. He's not really helped Nuff. Nuff does well to earn a corner, really. Tavernier needs to wake up, man. He's playing dead. Word to my guy Ace. He needs to wake up immediately. I like Paul Torres, but I more want an aggressive centre-back, man. The necessary aggression. Like Gabriel's aggressive, but he don't think at times. All right, man. I don't mind, man. Leftovers aren't necessarily a bad thing, man. Some few days arguably better sometimes the next day. Ball in from Frankfurt. Brave defending there. Corners come to nothing. And Rangers can't get out there after they conceded possession, but they've dealt with that. So far, there's been nothing to scream and shout about. It's definitely been a better game than I thought it might have been initially. Shout out to you lot across Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you're hitting the like button on YouTube. Appreciative of everyone taking part in the voting and all them things there on Twitch. Appreciative to you lot watching the ads as well. And those of you that are subscribed to the channel, whether that's through Amazon Prime or just subscriptions in general. One love. But there's no goals here. For extra content, follow me on Twitch. Come on. A lot of people already are. One love to the Twitch gang, man. Brave to put his head there, Bassy. Could have suffered the same fate as one of his opponents in Rod. Great see. Apparently, Man City are looking at Calvin Phillips now. Boy. Mm-mm-mm. 6 minutes of added on time. Obviously, people, a large chunk of that is because of the break. And obviously, you know, there was a head injury suffered with Rode. Not to be crude, but that's probably been the most exciting part of the game so far. Six long minutes of added on time, people. What was I doing? DG by Bamford. You know what? Well, I wouldn't mind him as part of the squad. The bar's on the floor. Obviously, I don't really want that, but bro, we're gonna have no strikers, isn't it? Really, we should be starting preseason with no strikers because it's probably best if Balogun goes out on loan. All Rangers could score here. Jack corner, surely. Oh, ref said it's a. Bro, I'm gassing up your thing, but yeah, man. Technically, Balogun should be going. What's all this spamming, man? Come on, bro. I don't know what you're saying, but suck your man. You're dead in it. Balogun should go on loan, innit? Like, you're not ready. Like, and it's not fair to expect him to start week in, week out. Go out on loan for a full season, do your thing. You know, Lacazette and Eddie on paper are gone. So it's probably Operation Martinelli. So again, probably need to address that. So it's gonna be Pete. We need to address up front, really. I would take Koulibaly, you know. I wouldn't even want to wait a year. Just because you're doing a youngster thing, you need exceptions to the rule. Aribo sourcing. Ugh. If you had the choice of changing the manager, who's your choice and why? At this moment, probably Gasperini, just because you look like you can work with, pardon, not to sound crude, but you can work with players that ain't really achieved much or done nothing and get them playing ball. I don't know how he would, just for that aspect, or go for someone of that ilk. 4 minutes left of added on time. Tavernier in the trenches. Does well, really, but it's still here with Frankfurt. Kostic. So, interesting takes, man. Not gonna lie, I'd buy a couple defenders for Arsenal, from the Prem for Arsenal. I'd rather get Cucurella than Salesi. He's not too rash for me at this moment in time. Enough looks to get down the right hand side and get across. That's not a foul, and it's good defending by Rangers, really. So crucial for both teams to get in at halftime. The halftime team talk obviously is going to change, and you don't want it to change in a final now, do you? Pardon me, the final 3 minutes. Would you take Mancini? Not really. It's Mancini, innit? So by default, yeah, but like, what are you gonna do? My arse almost fell out my chair and ripped my headphones through the speakers watching this half. Yo, brother. Gasperini, bro. Italian Don is at Atalanta because Atalanta always find reballs and make them play half decent. Simeone, allow me. Simeone would not last at Arsenal. And Arsenal fans wouldn't accept it. It's a bit like Jose Mourinho is. If you're winning, no one gives a shit. But when the inevitable collapsing happens, no. Simeone, no. Allow me. Take nothing away from Simeone. Ugh. Arsenal should be in the Champions League next season. Well, if they wanted that, they should have patented it. They didn't, did they? 2 minutes left of the added on time in the second half, people. Boy, not the most exciting game. I appreciate you lot, man. You lot's talking points got the guy through this. Not that it's been dead. 63 likes, though. Oof. Getting to 100 going to be a serious task today. But we move. Kostic, that's a corner, surely. Another corner. This is crazy. It's not the most boring of games. I can't lie. I've seen respect to the Africa Cup of Nations, but that final was meaty. The club championship, we did watch-alongs for this. Meaty, Ronald Koeman. Nah, bro. Nah, cuz. Rubbed. Not a foul. Rangers might have one last counter-attack here. That's a poor ball. Very curse of the commentator. The AFCON stream was too. It was, but in terms of individual quality, that was a horrible game. Went to extra time and all of that. That was horrible, man. That was, oh, Lord. Horrible standards, man. Just, I can't lie. I start becoming a bad guy when the games are boring. Now I just want everyone to cry. I want people to miss penalties. I want people to make mistakes. That's going to stay with them for life. Zizou, he ain't coming Arsenal. We're not drippy enough for it to just be a vibes thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if it continues, it might have to be a Patrick Vieira thing, innit? Like, I weren't hearing it before. Like, if it carries on like this, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing what could be. I can't lie, I'm seeing it slightly. Might have to. Smells like Pens DG. Well, if no one's gonna score, it's gonna have to go to extra time and Pens, innit? No one's really. I think Frankfurt are more likely to score, but no one's really kicked down the barn door, really. 10 seconds left of the half, people. So it's probably going to be 0-0. And that's that for the first half. Meaty. Extremely meaty. Obviously, I'll give Google a couple of seconds to what's the word? To update and that, but I'm keen to know, man. There must have been at least 10 corners for Frankfurt. No goals, though, which for the neutrals is all you really want to see. Don't see that, then it's dead, innit? Both teams need to do a lot better. Both teams haven't really asked any questions. You know, I'd say Tavernier really needs to wake up. I'm holding him to higher standards because you're wearing the captain's band. Yeah. It is what it is. So it is what it is. Let me see what the halftime statistics are saying as well, man. There can't have been too much here. Europa League final. Oh, fair enough. There's been 6 corners. Rangers have had 2. Frankfurt have had 4. Rangers have had more possession. I guess it all depends what you do with the ball because they've had 56% to 44% for Frankfurt. Rangers have only had 4 shots, 3 on target, 4 shots, 4 shots, 1 on target, and obviously 3 other shots to no avail. I can't lie, people. I don't know why that was just collapsing me there. Yeah, so yeah. If we look at their opponents, Frankfurt, they've obviously had the better chances. It's subjective, but they've had 11 shots and hit the target 3 times. So there's only been 4 shots on target between the 2 teams. It's not really what you want to see, really. So yeah, man. Considering the fact of there's also been 6 corners, but I'm sure both gaffers would have taken this. Smells like Tavernier red. Big Sam could do a job. I mean, they're gonna need to. Vieira has shown me he identifies the right players for his system and can evolve players to suit his style. But even that, yeah, Vieira, who was at Nice, and let's be honest, he was rubbed there. But lesson learned. Arteta's learning these things now. You know, I would love to hear the failure stories of half these managers or whatever. DG, you seen McTominay and Alanga's interview? Saw a bit of it twerking for Ten Hag. Manager, please play me. I hear you. You're sounding like them duns on Gillette Soccer Saturday, man. Crazy. The wickedest thing is them shouts were being said by Arsenal in August. What else is going on in the world of football? Absolutely nothing. Not much to scream and shout about here. Son of Chelsea, hope you're doing well as well, man. Appreciative for tuning in. Sarri would be good for Arsenal. He plays good ball and got Premier experience, but a stubborn bastard though. So all managers got to be in it. I think we should wait one more season because after the World Cup, Hansi Flick, Luis Enrique, Tite, the Brazil gaffer, Vieira, Graham Potter will be available in Zagi as well, assuming nobody signs new deals. I mean, I want Arteta to get it right, but I'm a fan of the club, not Arteta. Like, I'll give you, you know, you're the gaffer, you get all my support, but if it looks like you need to go or stay, we judge accordingly. Simple as that. But on that note, people, let me go reload on the coffee, or I'm gonna fall asleep on the stream because that game weren't really the best, but half time settings. Back in a sec.
Against this right back, Charlie's definitely.
go again. Shout out to man like Miller. Anyways, back again, folks. Obviously, not really too much to scream and shout about that game, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, it is what it is. Hello, rubbed. DG Fave, Arteta nickname. What has he got? Say swear Kate and William split. Boy, let me not tilt too much, or they might just get the channel gone. Them Illuminati dons. Boy, crazy. Like a false rumor, though. I don't see nothing. Did he disappear? No, I said I'm coming back. Shout the chair. Second half prediction. Hope some goals, mate. Hope some goals. What can I say? I Twitch guy, can someone get one of the mods get that going, man? We might as well get final score prediction. Don't know if it will happen, but yeah. I mean, can we go to Scotland? Well, we'll be playing in the Scottish League somehow, mess it up, but can we go to Scotland? Hey, what the fuck? Hey, that's something. A video just came up on my Twitter. You know when it's like a ball being thrown at you? I can't lie, made me jump back to you see how I try to chest it. That was crazy. I should where's it gone? It's gone off my timeline. Raw, you know, like flipping hell. You got me there, flipping hell. Apparently, Ollie McBurney stamped out a fan. If it was just a Twitch only stream, I'd show it, but I don't want to get no copyright BS. Bracy, I rate it, man. I rate it. McBurney's on crud anyways, man. These men are human. I mean, I swear someone tried to run up on Ollie McBurney already once, and he showed them levels. Fans, calm it down. Stay in the stadium, bro. Chat shit, get banged. Can't lie. Probably deserve. If you did well, I can't lie. I don't know Ollie McBurney or anyone personally, but bro, if a footballer's dopping you like that, I have to assume you deserved it, car. You're in his place of work, like you're in his personal space, so fuck all of that. Trust. I try to chest it. You see the natural reactions. Does Baku still hurt you sometimes? No, like because it's happened already. I've seen my club get slapped. Like, well, I wouldn't say you're immune to it, but it is what it is. I'd say the last final that hurt me is 06 / the Birmingham one. The Birmingham one, guys, is like, but why are Arsenal destined to win the trophy again? What's actually happened here? Obviously, Champions League 06 is what it is. Yeah, man, can't do up that one. It'd be great to, but yeah, that's the only drawback. So you think we could? I never said that. You have to get to the final. If Arsenal, Man United, Tottenham, all these other teams, but I'm a bit like, let's be honest, West Ham, even if you're not in the Europa League to win it, why are you in it? Might as well not be in it. You have to get to the final and win it. I'll give you the discount of a final, anything can happen, but if you don't get to the final, it's an idiot thing. That's you, man, Champions League. Crazy. It's where it is. So yeah, hopefully there's some more goals, but I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie though, as much as I like it from McBurney, only certain individuals can do all of that, car. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. If I was a footballer and I did that, fucking hell, I'm in Belmarsh. Too right, Ollie McBurney, but you get it. He's a fag. Despite the fact that he came true on your domain, he's a fag. He's this, he's that. All the brazy stuff. Brazy. So we have to see what's going on in that regards. Have to, man. Babe, like that's one thing I hate about football fans of all clubs, you know. Like, man, think just because you support the club, and yeah, there's, you know, I'm not saying you have to, like, obviously there's certain things you gotta take. People shithousery, people chatting shit, that all comes with football, innit? But when people try to cross the line and physically do you something, for me, like, what are you gonna do in any other walk of life? Defend yourself. Like, you have to. Because football fans think they're too. What makes you think you're comfortable to come on and like go on and try bang him? Trust, I knew he's gonna show his show. Oh, you know how it's gonna get, man. DG, what are your thoughts on Conde? Bit small for a centre half pause. Decent, you know. I could see why he could thrive with his link with Chelsea. He could play in the back three, can play right back. I like him, but I think he's got to improve a bit physically. Good player though, man. Could do a lot worse. Could do a lot worse, man. But yeah, man, you can't be doing that to people. Like, I don't know the context, whether a footballer's had a bad game, whether they're a rival player. Like, pardon me, like, you ain't. I mean, if you're gonna hit up Mason Greenwood or flipping Mendy and them sort of wrongings there, then I understand it. Really, it is what it is. But like, you get it. Normal guys doing normal football stuff, it don't make sense. Second half soon begin again, people. Like, you just settle yourself, really. My man is the same old man. He's probably drunk, man. You know how these guys are. I used to work with them. Oh, fucking hell, I got knocked spark at, you know. He took, fucking hell, he took out one of my elbows and shit. Some of them geezers love telling you they got slumped. My man who done that probably don't even know what he did. Like, he probably just woke up, nicked, face bust, you know, feeling like shit. Don't even know what happened, man. They're gearheads, man. So, at least it makes you think twice, in my opinion. Anyways, second half soon begin, people. You see in the camera, there's tunnel shots of both sets of players. Nah, man, if there's no need for violence, no violence, man. Just, I'm all about it. If you get defended, you need to defend yourself. Mendy was spotted at Morrison giving out sweets and chocolates to teenagers. You know, I don't like to take sweets from just strangers, and he's just trying to do some good PR, ain't he? Frankfurt are coming strong second half, though. Evening, DG. Rangers are still in it. Come on, Rangers. I hear you, man. Trust. I personally, I'm only 27, but I just think the way society's gone, for people older than me, for people younger than me, in football or not, I just think too many people are comfortable with disrespecting people. Like, too many, like, everyone's just comfortable with just sending for each other, just disrespecting, like, whether it's physical or on the net. Everyone just wants to be rude and horrible to each other. Like, so if you're gonna do that, there's certain things that, obviously, I don't advocate violence, but there's certain things that, you know, don't say certain things. If you don't let your mouth write checks that your fist can't cash, because it could get you in some problems. Like, and a lot of people, I think they've never been thumped in their mouth. Like, life will humble you if you get thumped in your mouth. Like, you can't lie. Exactly. So you go around all entitled and shit. Absolute crazy. Second half soon begin, people. 69 likes on YouTube. I appreciate that. I know some of you are kinky with that number, but can we please progress towards 100? Rangers are going to kick off the second half. Flares are out and all sorts. Frankfurt, again, 45 minutes plus potentially penalties and obviously extra time potentially awaiting us. I think there will be a goal in this second half. Whether that's enough to clinch the Europa League, I can't tell you, folks. Appreciate you lot tuned in. Flares going off. Looks like Frankfurt fans have had their own little halftime pep talk and they're just moving madder. Rangers have kicked off. Second half settings now, people. Let's go. You think Liverpool could adopt a back three? Klopp system works, don't get me wrong, but as a neutral, I'd like to see him try it. Yeah. Why not? Obviously, what sort of back three will it be? A 3-4-3, a 3-5-2, and many other intricacies? Yeah, because they got three decent defenders in it. You know, Trent's basically a centre mid / wing back in the game anyway, so why not officially put in there Robertson? The same logic. Well, just a flying fullback. Ball over the top for Frankfurt. Obviously, they've got three half decent defenders in it. It's a way to get Matip and all them in. They've got the system for it. Mane and Salah can play a strike. Yeah, they can do it, but there's can't see the need for them to do it, innit? Liverpool, they've earned the right through coaching and ability and all them things. They're one of them teams there where they can do what they want to do, innit? Obviously adapt to the game and that, but they don't necessarily have to be catering for opponents in that. Shensia, what's going on with her? All right, let me calm down. Calm down. Shensia by... See, when I get a blue tick, when I've heard... I have to try it, boy. I have to try it. It's like Arsenal getting killing them. I have to try it. Corner in. It's a good ball by Frankfurt. Loz as well. Oi. All entertainment. You know, I don't want to see any texts. It's all entertainment. Just having a laugh and joke with my friends. Ain't you funny? Please. Squad management. I'm not on the Aubameyang or Arteta thing, please. Ball over the top by Frankfurt. Ooh, Tavernier might be in problems here. Don't let go out for a corner. Concedes the throw, which is better, but yeah, man. Is what it is. People don't know the difference between passion and just read. Yeah. And I just think everyone's too sensitive nowadays, man. Nowadays, people fall out with each other and they hate each other for life. Like, again, I'm only 27, but there's a couple friends. We've punched the fuck out of each other. Like, after everyone, you know, lick your wounds, you good. All right, we're cool again. Too much people, especially males, too sensitive, man. The things you're meant to be sensitive about, expressing your feelings, opening up about stuff in line with mental health. We're not, myself included, we're not. So yeah, man, people just need to calm down. Just calm the hell down in life, man. Life is too serious as it is, man. And like I said, people just can't take a punch up, and that's it, man. Especially with the net. It's crazy. Frankfurt in possession. Curse of the commentator. In fact, not really. It's gone out for a throw-in. Need to see Rambo with that trophy. I need to see Ramsey score and go, this is my fucking pitch. At least someone knew what a flipping derby was about. Frankfurt's commander. Oh, that's a ball. That's good defending by Kamara. The shots happen. It's deflected. Corner. Game's getting better. Would Arsenal fans want Isaac as a number 9? I mean, he can come to the carpet, but what, 5 goals and that? Bandili, man. Nah, I wouldn't say Isaac dead, but come, man. Don't think he's right now. I don't think you're the truth, man. You might have been frauding it with the purple patch at Sociedad. You can come be second choice and in the squad and that, but we are not in a position to do that. And them man are saying 70 million. I can't lie. That's a myth. Frankfurt in possession on this left-hand side. Enough. Thought he had a goal in him today. Man, they were gassing. Is that... Oh, yo. Top Blue, you're my guy, even though you support the Pagans. People are gassing it. I've never... Like, he's decent, but I've never, ever in my life seen someone take a scruffed shot that is going off target. It's deflects for a known goal. And man, I'm saying it's messed. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Isaac's dead, but like, guys were gassing it. Obviously, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. If he sat here with 17 to 20 league goals right now, he'd look different. But out of all the Dons Arsenal have been linked with, he's probably with the Tonys and the Isaac, and with the Tonys and the Dominic Calvert-Lewins and that. No disrespect to Ivan Toney. Probably just because, you know, luxurious name tax, buying from a foreign club tax, probably just ahead. But it's rubbed, man. I can't lie. I know there's not really a striker market, but like, I need a striker that just scores goals, man. I don't want to be talking about working hard and link up play, and he helps balance the side, and all of this should be there anyways. If at a push, I would like the guy to be a physical presence as well. If you could, on top of that, be good in the air as well. I think you all saw against Newcastle, on top of us just being stupid and kicking it long anyways, Eddie, it's not his strength, innit? And I don't think Isaac is strong enough. But not even that. It's not even a strong thing. I just think his personality. I need a bastard, man. Like, if I could find someone with that, I don't want to praise him, but Harry Kane. In fact, I would like, if you could find someone with Jamie Vardy's mentality, just on score, like scumbag stuff, we'd be lit. Mbolo hype, man. Still screaming that one. I watched him like 10 times this season, and he's not good enough. If he's playing in England, he would be getting killed. Again, let me be fair to him, because I'm screaming. Frankfurt are attacking, by the way. That's good play. They've lost it. Let me be fair to him, because I'm screaming he's got 5 goals. I don't actually know that. So let me VAR contracted until 2026. He's still only 22. To be fair, what was Vardy, Kane, Aubameyang? What were these guys doing at 22 years of age? It takes time. Even Darwin Núñez, that's linked to. I'm not saying he's going to be lit, but even Darwin Núñez, you know, he was robbed at Almeria, found the home in Benfica, doing his thing, linked with everyone in it. Is he going to Arsenal? Is he going with, you know, Uruguayan history and that at United? Is he going to be the latest Uruguayan there and that? Like, is he going this club, that club, and all these things? To be fair, well, I wasn't far off. 31 times. Well, Isaac has played 31 times this season so far. 6 goals, 2 assists. To be fair to him, 10 goals in 40 appearances with 3 assists. Bit smelly, innit, really? Bit rubbed, really. Mbolo might come good, but Watkins over Isaac. Nah, I can't lie. I'd rather Isaac. But the thing is, the striker market's dead, but it's dead to us fans, bro. We can't be telling you, oh, hey, Frankfurt could be in here. Is it going to be what now? You messed it up. Frankfurt could have been in here. Oh, ref, you might have to point to the spot there, you know. Oh, I'm not sure. VAR's got to have a look at that. I think that might be one, unless I've been done by the dark arts. Goldson might be in trouble here, you know. Nah, Bore's acting. Oh, do you know what? Bore's acting, but he slides and got the ball. They're showing me too many angles. I don't know here. Oh, he ain't got the ball, you know. He ain't got the ball, you know. It's a dive, but he has not got the ball. There's a bit of contact. I've seen them given for less. It seems like he's boss case. I've seen them given for less. The thing I like Richarlison, but like them new youths, I don't know, man, if they're good or shit sometimes. But as I was saying, potential penalty tech going on. As I was saying, we don't have the luxury of scouring footage. Again, we might not be able to say, boom, they're strikers now, but in a year's time, we're going to sit here, same way as Darwin Núñez, this guy, that guy. We're going to be waffling about the next guy. Go and find them, bro. They're out there. And I do think the striking market is robbed. No disrespect to Chelsea beyond the obvious Arsenal ties, but the very fact that they were willing to shell out on Lukaku when, and I said this on YouTube, it was never going to work, tells you everything. But then again, do you put that down to lazy? There's somewhere. Like I said, give it 18 months. There's going to be strikers and that. Bore's gone looking for it. It's dark horse. I like that because he's thinking. He's tried to do a thing. But he's probably oversold it. I assume the penny shout's gone. This final has been garbage so far. Looking for Aaron to come on and liven it up. Shout A&F, but fundamentally, bro, you're telling facts. It's been meaty, but do you know what? I think my bars for final have been on the floor, really, because as I said, the AFCON final, the Club World Cup final, they were rubbed. So this has been better. Ooh, is that Tavernier? Finally looking like the Tavernier of the Europa League highlights. That's a ball. Ooh, Glenn Kamara, shouldn't have dummied it. Rangers should score here, Jack. Apologies, not Jack. Ryan Kent, you're not going to make it, bro. Good chance. Should be 1-0. I'm capping. He should have at least worked the keeper. Good opportunity for Rangers. And like my man just said there, come on. Tavernier put the burners on. Good pass from him. The dummy from Kamara's rubbish. Nuff is doing a madness and Kent has swiped at it. Hit the target. It might be a goal there. Composure by Aribo. It's a final. You've got to do better than that. I knew Lukaku was robbed from day. Isaac is on Laka's level. And I'm not trying to hear that. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, because even though Eddie's nothing to scream and shout about, respectfully to Eddie and Ketty, I've told you lot before, I genuinely forgot what it was like to see a striker like just burst into space and win a little free kick. Like, I've genuinely forgot what that was as an Arsenal fan. Respect Laka. I mean, Laka's a better footballer than Lukaku, but who's got a better pedigree for scoring goals? And it's trash versus garbage, really. 2 dons fighting outside Argos and that. It's dead. DG, the more I think about it, Arteta is suffering the same fate that Emery went through his first season. It's peak. Boy, well, if you don't learn from someone else's mistake and you do the same things, boy, what do you think's going to happen? Bassi. Lomstrom. Goldson out to Tavernier. Looks like 10 minutes into the second half, by the way, people. Looks like he's had a pep talk with himself and he's doing curse of the commentator. Just about to praise him for waking up. He's not doing that. Craig has said, big up DG. How is the game panning out in this final? You're not missing anything. Both teams have had some jabs, but it's really a low-level affair. The most exciting thing is probably Peter Walton, if you're listening to BT now, and a potential pen shout, but it's forced. Not really been. There's been nothing. DG sounds like you want it. No. I just want a striker, bro. Like what the book is, like the dictionary definition of a striker. Like I just put again. I don't want to sound like Baki Martai and all of this stuff, but I just think there's too much. Like people forget how simple football is. There's just too much of this. I can do everything. Oh, Rangers are winning 1-0. Aribo is taking the lead. Frankfurt are crumbling. That is terrible defending. Man got crap. You're not going to make it. I tell man about these Love Island youths. Rangers 1. Frankfurt 0. Aribo. One of their key players standing up to be counted. Come on, boys. Come on. The Scottish lads have taken the lead. Shout out Bassi and Aribo. Shout out Aribo, man. Boy. Rangers might just win the Europa League. Arteta, are you watching? Bracy. Kevin Trapp's goal kick initially. Rangers have won the header. What is actually happening is poor defense. It's a poor back header. I don't know what happened to, like, my man's controller just died. Like, he just stopped playing. Who is that? It's a poor header from Sol. I told you not going to make it. And this tutor done. I don't know what happened to you. I've told man about these Love Island youths. Great composure from Aribo. What kind of thing? We're gone. Simple as that. Meaty. What happened to you? What the hell happened to you? Sort your boots out, mate. Calamity. I asked for drama. Boy, you better hope your team patterns because you're staying up all night. You're not going to make it for true. Crumble. Boy, Rangers 1. Frankfurt 0, and I've actually put that in the wrong place, as I can see here in the title. Aribo has bagged. Boy, hate to be you, lot. Just as I was saying, it's dead. We finally got a goal. Done a Gerrard. Trust. That was me, D. Do you think Isaac can be developed into a primary winger instead of striker because he has all the qualities for it? Well, then, if he's got all the raw qualities, why not? He is an intelligent footballer. You don't strike me as someone hungry to score goals, man. You're very reactive. But again, he's 22, innit? He's not going to be anyone. That was horrible. Oh, man got clipped straight away. Oh, well, you lied about injury. Yeah, man, you're embarrassed. You got to lie, say you're injured. Hey, it's long for you. If they don't turn this game around, it's long for you. I rate the gaffer, though. That's no ramping. That's what certain man in North London should learn from. No ramping. You're not going to make it. Oh, Frankfurt. It might be 1-1 here. Deflection. Appeals for a handball. It should just be a corner. Nah, Lingstrong, you're lying, bro. You're lying. If that is given as a handball, that's a shag. That is a shag. He's blasted straight at him, lad. That's a shag if they give that against Bassi. What's actually happened? It's not hit his hand anyways. It's hit his belly. So it's hit his belly. That's calm. My man's appealing for everything. That's not hit his hand, mate. You are shameless. It's definitely not. Corner to kick. Frankfurt look like they've gone up a gear after conceding, but they're losing. Frankfurt need to keep their heads. Who? Nah, he died, bro. The pad died. He fully lagged out. He fully glitched. He's fully lying about being injured as well, man. Crumbled. In a final, that's there for life, Boy. Let's hope your grandkids in a few years don't watch the highlights of this game if you lose, boy. Kalas. Asked for a goal. I asked for drama. I asked for someone to slip. Exactly, that's been done. Rangers are winning 1-0. Aribo. Bags. First goal in 15 matches for Aribo. What a time to get it. Hey. What a time to get it. Boy. Hit his belly, man. They try to shake. Half an hour left. Aye, man. This game ain't been good enough for extra time. So, Frankfurt, if you want to come back, you need to score 2 goals or you need to lose. Come on, ref. You're dead in the game, man. You're blowing the whistle for everything. Ahmad is... Traore, sorry, is down. Get up, man. Your team's losing, man. No such thing as pain when you're losing. Get some water and Vaseline. You're good, man. Soldier that. Saying that, I'm capping. Hey, I'm, not... Ariba, I don't think did it on purpose, but he got elbowed still. Collapsed. I mean, they can only get better. They can only get better in terms of finals. Conference League got to be better than this. If you're a Chelsea fan, Fabrizio Romano has said discussions between Barcelona and Marcos Alonso are well advanced. He only wants to go back to Spain as soon as possible. Alonso deal will be dependent on price tag. Still waiting for the Chelsea decision. Barca have no intention to pay a huge fee as he's out of contract in 2023. Where this game is concerned, once again, pardon me, Rangers are winning a 0-0 courtesy of Aribo. People capitalizing on terrible play from Sol and a terrible slip from one of their defenders. Terrible. Crazy. Small stoppage in play, people. So mad right now. I'd hate to be these. Look. Yes, Alonso dip go yard, big man. 4 pens and they score. It's not done yet, but Frankfurt crumbling. Crazy stuff. It's not over to the fat lady sings, but boy, Frankfurt, you have a lot of regrets if you don't do the business. Kind of bottled it today still. Bottled it big time, really. If I'm completely honest. Big time. Road in possession. Is that going to make it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. What do I know? Caustic. Probably need to get him in more central areas, man, really. Road. And I'd say if you're Frankfurt, just don't panic. Boy, should there be a pen should there have been a pen shout? The first one, they have more of a case. Obviously, Aribo's is hit him in his chest. Crazy. Boy, Real Madrid are looking to sign Reece James, but they're going to need bans for that. Last one's fully a dive. Buster flares too early. You know them, man. They probably got 20 million flares, man. Need to bust them again, really. Give your team an extra push. Aribo, never a pen, ref. Don't get finessed. Aribo's looking for it. I'm sure Rangers fans would think it's a pen, but that's meaty. Tavernier's out of position. Caustic. Frankfurt crumbling. Maybe the Rangers fans said, you lot are not better than us. We're not Barcelona fans. We'll shut you lot up. It looks like they're crumbling. Boy. It is what it is today, mate. Oh, man, I missed the joke. Fuck. Pink. Ain't that about a bitch. DG, I think Lukaku suits Atletico's playing style. He works harder than that, I guess so, but yeah, it's a bit meaty still. The hell's all this about? Big up to you lot tuned in, people. Top 3 clutch goals of the season so far. You're killing me, man. You put me on the spot there. Still, you're killing me. Rodri's against Arsenal. Maybe Lacazette's against Crystal Palace in the first game at home, you know. or lacquer against Wolves. I'd have to really sit down and think, man. You killed me with that one still. Nuff up against Bassi. Bassi's been in the trenches today. Does well. Very well. Tries to find, I don't know who he tried to find. Probably tried to find Ariba, but it didn't bang. Frankfurt have disarmed Rangers for possession. Oh, ref, that's a yellow card for Lumstrong. I can't lie, Lumstrong, regardless of the result, he's been stinking up the place, bro. Xhaka against United because he gave us a cushion. DG, who is the most improved player of the season? What, for Arsenal or in general? Again, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, Frankfurt could be in here. Rangers are effing about. It's sailed over. Rangers playing with fire. Kamada, you've been shit today. You should have bagged. Should have bagged. Unfortunately, for Frankfurt, he didn't, though. Rangers, they've done that on a couple of occasions, played their way into problems. Again, maybe people need to sort out their footing because that's another slip. I don't know, you know. I think Smith Rowe has a shout. For me, anyways. There's quite a few. There's a few fullbacks, you know. I wouldn't say first, but I actually think Jeffrey Schlupp in midfield's been quite decent for Palace. I'd have to really sit down and think, man. I feel like I'm doing you a lot of disservice. I'd really have to sit down and think. Ryan Sessegnon's got to be up there. Fine, you know, finally of late as well. You see, just as I said that, you see, Ryan Sessegnon's got to be there. I wouldn't say Loftus-Cheek personally. It feels like he's staying fit and that, and I'm happy for him. But, you know, he's still getting subbed on and off and them things there. In general, Vinicius Jr. this season. Yeah. Joe Linton, big shout. Probably Joe Linton. I'd probably say Joe Linton slightly. He's top 3, 100%. Good question, man. Big up you lot. Interesting. Really good thought-provoking question. I love questions like that. Well, if it's Premier League, then yeah. Trying to think, man. Who's trying to go through every club and think? Who have I thought? Ross. To a degree, Doherty at Spurs to go with Sessegnon. Of late, probably Emerson Royal, but of late, it's a bit of a mad one. Who would I say? Arsenal. Yeah, Joe Linton probably takes it. Biggest shout for Arsenal. Arsenal's most improved players. I'll probably say Smith Rowe. Oh, this game is not done. That's terrible defending by Rangers. Terrible. Boré, the man who tried to die for a penalty, has drawn Frankfurt level. 20 minutes left. It's not over till the fat lady sings and she's not done yet. This Lumstrong needs to come off. You are shit. You're actually mad shit. That was a terrible goal. But to be honest, both teams probably deserve to score one goal. Neither team's really done all right. And Rangers, they need to get their head in the game again. Or the game's gonna leave you. 1-1 now. Good finish, to be fair. Something out of nothing. A quick take and throw in. Good play from Ndika as well. The ball finally delivered from this left-hand side. It's a good run. It's too easy from Bassi. Bassi, you need to... It's a cup final. Kostic, great delivery. You can't get beaten there. As a fullback, you need to put him off. Goldson's not aware at all. Can't really get onto the keeper, McGregor. But whenever it's finished at your near post, you always look to the keeper and think, could you have done better? Probably. But I'd say Bassi and Goldson, not good enough. Not good. It's a collection of errors from Rangers. And now they're back in it. Look at my man who got subbed after Kolasinac. He looks like the happiest don in the thing. Hey! Frankfurt fans going mad. Bare limbs. Hella shirts gone. Crazy. Goldson's meaty, bro. He lagged. Meaty. Hella meaty shit going on there. Cucurella. No, but Cucurella's actually like, man, I've rated him somewhat. I'm trying to think of dons who have really gone up in my expectations. Why is there so much cooling breaks? What the fuck, man? Is this under 17s? Come on, man. Run the game. You lot are not tired, man. There's only been 2 goals. You're not tired. Only the Don that busts his head should be getting a rest. And Alan McGregor, you look like you could do it. You look like a Sunday league keeper, like you want to fag at half time. Only them 2 should be getting more water. If you're tired, run more, man. It's a final. Losing hurts more than that. You lot are good, man. The hell is this? Danny Welbeck, nah, man. Maguire like defending. Maguire catching strays. Yeah, but Rudiger's good though. Like I'm trying to think of guys who, like, obviously if you're good and you become better, I get onto you. But I'm trying to think of dons who have significantly improved in my book. Conor Gallagher. Kai, obviously he's had experiences at Swansea, West Brom and that, but you've done very well. But I'd probably say Joe Linton still. Ryan Sessegnon was up there as well. Bowen again, obviously done well. Elise good though. And I'm not gonna lie, Elise is lit, but he's hardly set the world on fire in the Prem. Like, I know he's got talent. Like, for me, trying to think who's really. Dyer's been good for Spurs. Gray, the juice ran out for Gray, in my opinion. Can't cap. The juice ran out. Him and Townsend, first half of the season, they were getting signing of the season shouts. And to be fair, they were playing like it. I swear, it feels like so long ago, but I swear Townsend did the sue and pissed off Ronaldo. Frankfurt, terrible touch by this Nuff brother. I can't lie, he's showing his age. He's let this final get to him. Kent, that's a good bit of play. Loses the ball though. I rate Bowen already, man. But then again, if this is the first time he's put up like double figures in the Prem, then he has a shout. Who bagged DG? Boring. No, Elise he's good, but I wouldn't say that. He's been good, but what's he like? I would say, if any, like, I would say Tyreek Mitchell, I've seen a massive improvement. Like, obviously, he's been a steady Eddie for time, but you get it. 1-1. Walker Peters, steady living, doing his thing as well. Interesting, man. I have to really sit down and think. Let's be honest, that goal's coming. Probably. The threat of extra time is upon us, folks. The threat of extra time is upon us. Unless within these last 18 minutes, someone can find a goal. Crazy stuff. See what's going on here. Crazy. I think Sean Davis is coming off. Jack on. I think he got it wrong. I think he meant Jack is coming off and Davies is coming on. Shambolic defending. All right, Drewsbury Hall, shout. Yeah, Drewsbury Hall, 100%. Drewsbury Hall's got a shout. That's a shout. Caustic deserves a bigger move, man's a baller. Good shout, really. Well, yeah, midfield of Joe Linton and Drewsbury Hall together still. Smith Rowe in the 10. In fact, Gallagher could get in there as well, really. I wouldn't say he's up there, but I'll give Trevor Chalobah a shout because I think he's earned a spot at Chelsea. He could have been someone that went out the window, but circumstances fell favourable to him and he took chance. He found a little role for himself. Went from playing midfield on loan in France and doing a little, you're not playing week in, week out, but you found a little role for yourself. What am I thinking about? Am I skipping a season ahead? Don't know. I'm not rating Gallagher's thing, people praising people for running about. First Chelsea fan I've heard to say that. I hear you. But he's a bit of a throwback centre mid in that he's just a centre mid. Obviously, he's got ability, but he's just a centre mid. I kind of find it refreshing. But I hear you. People talk about ball pressures and that. Do you know what? Bowen should be in with a shout for playing for England, innit? Only Southgate could tell you why he's not really rating his thing. 15 minutes left. But again, he's put up numbers. It feels like there's another goal in this, people. It feels like this ain't going extra time and pens. But then again, it's a typical final. It might just. Boy. Ball over the top. Rangers prevented from doing anything. Enough. I just get this Lumstrong brother off. That's a cunting tackle from him. This guy, bro. This guy. I don't even want to see you play at Hackney Marshes. You're horrible. I can't lie. I expected it. If we was talking about underwhelmed, I wouldn't say he underwhelms me, but I really thought Lamptey would have kicked on this season. Not saying he hasn't, but like significantly, I thought he would have. Couple of players. I thought Gilmore would do all right at Norwich, like a lot more than what he's doing or done. Frankfurt in here. Pull the trigger over the bar. Frankfurt got wind in their sails. DG, can you do your team of the season and your predicted 2023 season? I can't do that now in terms of predicted season. But if I was to do my team of the season, I actually don't know who would be where, you know. But I would I'll leave goalkeeper blank. Trent right back. Long ball forward, Trent right back. Probably go Son, Salah, Mane. I just think Mane's been good. Salah and Son are chasing the golden boot. What more do you want from your attackers? Feel like I'm leaving some City dons out. I think Kevin would be there. KDB would be there. All right, even Ronaldo, man. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be a bit biased, get my brethren Saka in there, but you can't did it. Ronaldo, because he's done what he's needed to do. Declan could get in there. I can't lie, defenders are bottling, bro. That should be nothing. It's a foul's been given. I don't know. But I know Son, Salah, Mane, Kevin De Bruyne are trying to think about defenders. I think there's been a couple of good performers in defense, really. Van Dijk. To be fair, just the bulk of it could be your City players. Tavernier's done well. Oh, he's lost his footing. Fortunately for Rangers, it's come to nothing. Lumstrong aims to switch possession. Oh, this guy's meaty, man. Proper meaty. You're defo just here because you work hard. Kent's not strong enough there. Whoa. I thought the Norwich loan was set up perfectly for Gilmore, but in hindsight, obviously, when it's going south as a man, it will help his learning experience to see what the real world's like. Obviously, when you're playing for Chelsea, where 9 times out of 10, the first team and the academy, you're going to be on the front foot, the more dominant team. And obviously, he's, what's the worst that happens is he doesn't make it at Chelsea. He can still play in the Premier League and things. So he's almost in a bubble. You see the realities of what's going on at Norwich and things. But in reality, obviously, there's got to be something he's not doing for the manager to have confidence. But in reality, if you're not 100% convinced in him and, your back's against the wall as Farker was and maybe Dean Smith, and you're just like, all right, he's not going to be here next year anyways. He's on loan. He's not our player in it, so just dash him out of it. But this is better than just, Chelsea fans, he could have got opportunities, I guess. But Rangers look nervous. Alan McGregor, no need to really pick that over the bar. He has, though. Rangers look like they might crumble. Son, to me, was the best player in the Prem because of the impact he had in his team. DG, what's your corner kick to Frankfurt? DG, what's your opinion on Ndika? Before White, he was one of my serious targets to partner Gabriel. Still not convinced with White. I'm not convinced with Ben White defensively 100% yet. I'm starting to think he might as well play right back. I like Ndika. Looks like a steady Eddie. Take him in the squad and that. But left-sided centre-back, I'd rather spend the bag on that you at Lyon, Lukeba. Goal kick to Rangers, surely. And it is. I think Lamptey one is just because he's got a hamstring issue. It's like he's too small. So he's quit. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I just thought he would have, England shouts and that. Same with James Justin. Through no fault of his own, he's really struggled to stay fit. We're at 84 likes, people. Come on, let's push towards 100. That is 60 more likes and we've hit it. Apparently, Gibbs White missed a penalty in front of his bird. Girl, yeah. I would love Arsenal to move for Joe Gomez, but bro, we're not going to be able to get him for a variety of reasons. There's no need. Obviously, for him, he needs to get football because it's difficult playing for Liverpool. But you got no real need to leave Liverpool. And for me, he would get in our first team. But yeah, and if I'm Liverpool, I'm sitting there saying, well, 50 million for Ben White. You man want an English player. You know, English player. He's better than Ben White. You paid that money on Ben White. Ben White's only at the time, this is his second season in the Premier League. How much is Joe? And your rival as well. Looks like a ball boy. Oh shit, that's Diallo. Is it Dallo? Diallo? Dilot? That youth's warming up for Rangers. Must have found him in a block council estate or something. Don't, it's a joke. I can say it. It's all entertainment. 9 minutes of this half, so we're probably unfortunately heading to extra time. Difficult, man. If I was Villa, I'd ask Liverpool, what, can I just take him on a loan? At least let him get back in the England squad and that. 82 minutes on the clock, people. 1-1. Looks like we're set for an extra half an hour of football. Caustic, long ball forward. It's all entertainment, man. Come on, man. I know it's a man. Bassey's had a decent game. Shepherds it out of possession. Goal kick to Rangers, people. Boy. Apparently, Bora's goal for Eintracht Frankfurt was the 6th goal scored by a Colombian player in the Europa League final, with players of no other nation scoring more goals in the final of the competition. Spain also have 6. Boy. Frankfurt have to probably be wondering how they're not taking a bit more of their clear-cut opportunities. It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. You know, views shared on the stream are not those shared by the company shareholders and that. Come on, it's all entertainment. I don't know any of that. Probably like the start of that M24 song, isn't it? Enough. Probably let you might have to come off, man. Your quality is saving you. You've let this occasion get to you. I'm even kind of meaty. 7 minutes left. Diallo's trying to hype up he's trying to do that, not cutting his hair until he does drillings. Meaty. The man there just putting up United training, winning team in training. Enough. Rod, bang it. Show me you're going to make it. Bang it. You're not going to make it. You try to do the little twisting. It was dead. You're not going to make it. You're not ready. You're not ready for the big time. This is why Dortmund loaned you out. This is why they loaned you out. Now you might get rubbed out here. Rangers. All right, come on, man. End the game now. You're not going to make it either. Who's number 30, mate? Who's this fella off the bench? Who are you? You related to Rashford by any chance, mate? Sakalaka. Hey, come man, do some lit stuff, man. You're meaty though, man. Trust that Diallo, he must be there. He looks like he's got them youths with the signs. Come on, let's someone get heartbroken in the last minute. Ain't no one trying to see extra time with this. Tavernier. Money on you missing a pen. You can see the tired legs really from both teams. Kamada, you've been meaty today. Show me something. Enough. Show me something. Show Dortmund why they should bring you back into this team. All right, Kamada. Not really too many, but yeah, shit, man. It's the chance is done. Bassey reads it, prevents a corner. Really, anywhere will do. It's still in the pitch. It's still on the pitch, however. Oh, the bit. Patient build-up play by Frankfurt here. Traore, he's been all right, to be fair, apart from when he acted like he got shot. Cousins, friends, Thierry Henry. Yeah, North London. I just didn't gravitate towards Spurs, fortunately, despite propaganda. You know what? Life probably would have been eaten now. I'm not going to say life would have been easier as a Spurs fan, but the stadiums, well, you can't see, but right there. Probably got in because like when we got smacked up against Spurs, you can hear the "Come on, you Spurs" and all that. Far go back to Woolwich. Like, it's crazy. Still, it's the game's the game, innit? So yeah, that man. Thierry Henry got blood in his hands. Left me high and dry still. Frankfurt win the header. It's just down to who wants it more at this point. Yeah, shut up, man. Arsenal was doing drillings. Arsenal and Brazil, that was it. Come on now. Well, everything changed in 06, man. These men are North London red, man. That's not Arsenal right now. Thierry had it all. Dark arts, ability, saucy driller. Best player in the Premier League, mate. Tavernier. You tell me you was an Arsenal fan, mate. Probably them sides. You Chelsea fans getting done like Saka, Sancho, and Rashford the minute it goes wrong. I know certain man didn't get home from Wembley safe. It's like supporting these, man. I like Aribo, but he couldn't marry my daughter. It's all entertainment. Who said that? Stop, man. Gonna get us in trouble. Moving mad. Enough. You're not gonna make it, man. You're not gonna make it. Honestly, Dortmund might shot you. Ooh! Ryan Kent just said someone shot. That defo mate, Rod's head's already bust. That Road brother's head's already bust. He's defo gonna get a concussion after that one. Aribo looking for a 1-2. This other youth they brought on just can't do the 1-2 thing. Maybe. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't want to meet Thierry Henry, you know. I did, and I still do, but I don't want to. Because everyone that I've met Thierry Henry, apart from one person, he slewed them. Like, I know I done that. He's an Arsenal fan. He hates Thierry Henry because he worked at Arsenal, tried out for a picture. He aired it. He's acting smug. You know, my man don't even reply to Van Dijk's calls. Like, I don't want to meet you, and you do that to me, and I start hating you. Right? So I don't want to meet you, innit? Alexis, baby. Would you take Rashford at Arsenal? Yeah, but it stink up the place. Tavernier. Can't lie, you speaking of stinking up the place, very appropriate. Loses the ball. Yeah, I'm not taking your Arsenal no more, man. You lose the ball too much. Look like you losing a yard of pace. Maybe. Carlos Bacca and Falcao scored most of them goals. Trust. Put Colombia on the map. Yeah, man. Shout out Mari Hutchinson. We need to get him captain in an official FIFA game, though. What good look. Yes, up all the rest, man. Boré puts the ball in. No one's in the box. And that's terrible from Tavernier. To be honest, you can't see behind him. And it should be, Kostic should have made it 2-1. It's whistled just wide. What a player Nelka was, and what a player. If Nelka just had that added focus, he could have been something else. Racy. One between these two sides, people. Roads come off. I can't lie. Win, lose, or draw. He's left it in for the cause, man. Still bloodied. Looks like an extra half an hour is upon us soon, people. Is what it is. Throw into Frankfurt. Both teams look tired as hell. Bit meaty, really. Boy. Yeah, Nelka kills me in that doc. I started a part of it, but like it acts like nothing's his fault. Even down to the flipping, you know, when France used to be disastrous. What was the World Cup they rubbed out? Ironically, another pussy. Well, Anelka's not, but another pussy. In fact, he played for Chelsea. He's a pussy. You know, in what's his name? Gallas acting like a twat as well. Rangers, Tavernier. Oh, that's a good ball. Come on, Kamara. Come on. Aribo, Kamara. Bang it. Movie settings, it don't bang. This new who's come on for Rangers, you're not on that end. Last chance, Saloon. Corner kick. Come on, Rangers. Throwing. Apologies, people. I'm capping. My eyes deceive me. Another 5 minutes of added on time, people. 5 minutes of added on time here. What can Rangers make happen? Nothing. There. 2010 World Cup or 02. Hella 02, man. Yeah, it's a mistake, man. Say pens, bruh. In fact, that should really be closed. Because, yeah, man, it's a bit awkward voting when we've seen it. I think 06 World Cup, 02, 06 better than anything I've seen recently, man. 010 was good. I did enjoy the last World Cup. Come on, man. Someone bag, man. Someone bag. I'm going to stop doing watch-alongs for finals, man. It seems like whenever it's a stinky final, I always curse it and make it go into extra time. Which, unless there's a goal in these last 4 minutes, which looks pretty unlikely, anything can happen in football. Yeah. Don't care who wins. Now I want to just see tears, really. If I'm completely honest with you, this game's gone on far too long. This Kent brother's doing shit stuff. Yeah, shit, man. Ref, that's not a foul. He's doing shit skills, man. Apparently, Mansfield are in the League 2 playoff final. Rangers have a free kick. Who? Frankfurt win the first header. Did they win the second? No. Toure, good defending. 2 minutes of added on time, unfortunately. Now I just want to see people crying. Tears. No, you let people down, mate. Bro, this is meaty skills. Put the fucking ball into the box, Rangers, man. It's dealt with. Come on, man. Someone score, man. Ain't no one trying to see extra half an hour. It's not too late. Come on, Rangers. Now someone just got to win. Come on, man. This Nuff brother looks like he'll cry if you lot score, man. Come. A minute and 10 seconds left. Come on, man. Spare everybody this. Foul for a ref. This guy's meaty, man. Can there be a Frankfurt counter? Not you do bullshit like that. Not even giving Kostic half a chance. Silly foul, bro. That yellow has to be a yellow card. What the hell was that from the Frankfurt, man? Chopping this. What do you think of the Idris Garner gay situation? What's happened there? I don't know. Silly from Kostic. Might have to air the YouTube gang for that. Half a second left, people. For fuck's sake, lad. I bet there's going to be more water breaks and all these things. Imagine 7 years ago, Bassi was thinking about quitting football after being rejected by Leyton Orient, Crystal Palace, QPR and Charlton. See how life is? Look at my man now. That's why I should never give up. Horrible game of football, man. He didn't want to wear a kit with rainbow numbers, allegedly. Listen, I can't really... It's not really my place to speak on it. What I will say is, we advocate inclusivity of everyone, regardless of race, religion, background, and all them things there on this channel. Yeah. Trick me out of this position, bro. Hey, man. You got to ask someone more knowledgeable on the subject still. Pause. Well, if they win this, they deserve it. Yeah, man. You gotta ask someone more knowledgeable on that, man. Trust. We include up the thing there, man. We want to see the game. No one now. Everyone's just gonna act like you don't know what you're saying. If you want to see the game, it's on YouTube, bro. I don't know about media trained. Like, listen, I'm just focused on myself. What other people want to do with their lives, nothing to do with me. You know, discrimination is never nice to hear or see, in it. So we don't advocate that around these sides, innit? You get me? Nah, no, man. The barbershop should be a reserved place for toxic masculinity and terrible footballing opinions, man. Well, it is what it is, man. There's not been a lot of quality where this game is concerned. With 10 more lakhs, we've got 100 people. Can't lie, man. I have to do a little stretch. Getting cramps and that. A little water like I'm playing as well. Annoyed now. You lot have to late the Kelly. It is what it is. Nothing going on in the world of football, like zilch. Zilch, nothing. Zilch apart from this. I like Bassi, man. I mean, he played well. I've known about him for a minute. He played well against us in pre-season. Arsenal, I'm specifically referring to. Same game that, obviously Arthur Akonku unfortunately bugged out. Yeah, this game has lacked bare quality, hoofing and loose touches. Horrible, man. I sure know how to pick them. Every final I've watched this year has gone to extra time. Well, only one I want to see that is Champions League, man. Drama. Meaty game in truth, though, man. You'd imagine it's going to restart soon. It's crazy. The most interesting point is really, should Frankfurt be down to 11 men? Second half to begin soon. They're bringing on Arthur. Come on, man. I'll be real, people. I just want drama now, man. I just want people crying and shit. Trust, this game should go straight to penalty, straight away, man. This is me, Hey, referee, come, man. We need controversy. Penalty within the first 3 minutes, quickly, man. Come. More of them mistakes like the Donny made for Frankfurt. We need more of that. Coin toss being done. Ref, come on, mate. Come on. Some of us are knackered, cream crackered. You know how much hours I put in the streaming today? It's not even the fact of the hours. It's you lot's games killing me. Come on. I got two barbers, a Ghanaian and a yard man. To be fair, Yardy's first choice. Still my yard man. Come on, shout out Chris. You're a bit bandulu sometimes with the timings and that, you're a bit volatile, but it's cool, man. Hella dark arts, mate. It's not even dark arts. It's like people might as well start crying now, innit? You made everyone watch this thing garbage. So it is what it is. Come on, ref. Come on. Come on. It's late, man. It's late. Shout out to all of you lot tuning in. Come on, ref. Fuck's sake. Second half is here now, innit? Here we go. I don't know about that, bro. Hey! Pattern up the terminology. I don't know about that word there. If Rangers win, their fans are running home. The Frankfurt fans have been onto them all day, even for the game. Hopefully, people get home safe, man. I'm at the point I can't even drink no more coffee, man. It's gonna make me feel sick. It's hard to stay interested in something that's fucking shit, isn't it? No one care about this one. Well, how old is Tavernier as well? Because you're playing like you're 35, man. You actually look like you ain't got much gas in them legs, like. Only 30. You're drinking whatever Lacazette's drinking. You're not looking after yourself properly. Right, came through the lead system. Oh shit, I forgot you was at Newcastle, you know. Hey, you've been in the trenches. Shout your brother at Middlesbrough. Frankfurt, anyways, down this left-hand side. No, minor, man. It's all entertainment. Need to eat. Oh, bro, of course I'm bored. This is shit now. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. That man's watching Lumstrong and that consistently. This is horrible. The ref's on holiday, man. The ref's probably putting in his delivery order. Anyways, it is a corner to Frankfurt. We're in extra time. In many ways, it's a typical final, people. 10 corners. Come on. Someone pack that. Rangers just about survived. This guy to penalties, so this is crumble city soon. It's horrible, man. Kevin Trapp. To be fair, I need to get the thingy barbers, man. I need to get the Turkish barbers, man. And them man, they're open at 9 a.m. and that crazy. Kostic, are you offside? Flag has stayed down. Bassey's had a good game. You can't finesse Bassey that easily, man. Good defender he is. Could play in the Premier League, in my opinion. Ref, that's gone out of play. Ryan Kent. Aribo, good play here from Rangers. Is something going to come on the end of this? Attacking down his left-hand side. I didn't want this shit. Arsenal need 2 strikers, 2 midfielders, fullbacks. Jesus. Arfielder's shot. Nothing has come on it. Crazy. Frankfurt. Trust. Especially when you put up the snaps and that. Like, yeah. You remember man's real, like, you know I'm sexy, but you remember man's real sexy. You know the thing. Long way home settings. Hella errands to do when hair's cut. Need to be outside. I'm going gym. I'm going post office. I'm going doctors. I'm going nothing's wrong with my tooth. I'm going dentist. I'm doing everything. I'm buying things online just to return via the post office. I'm about, mate. Like, who do you think is going to win the game, boy? Probably Frankfurt. Just because they look a bit more on this, but yeah, man, I ain't picking no sides. It don't matter who wins, really. All right, come Frankfurt. Pack them. You're not going to make it. I clocked it already. Bassey, man of the match, man. Serious tackle. I think it's a corner. Bassey does it. Bassey atones for his error. Bugging out. He glitched for a sec, but it's cool. It's cool. He did a get back. Every player on that pitch has glitched at some point in this game. Fair enough. Straight up. Corner kick. Will it prove costly? Oof. Cleared by Rangers. Serious recovery. But yeah, serious get back for his mistake. Couldn't go. See, that's someone that don't want to go out like that. This Nuff brother is meaty, man. You've been meaty today. Like, you're one of these new age ballers. Sometimes you think they're good, then you think they're shit. Ball over the top. Good touch, really. Tavernier's got some defending to do. Ref. Oh, God, spies it. Bassey's been good, man. Surely gets a Premier League soon. I'm sure he wants to play in the Premier League. Calvin Bassey. How old is he? Like 22. He's young in that, man. Best days ahead of him. Right, he's born in Italy. Fair enough. Great move, really moving to Rangers as well. This must be a lie, man. Someone Wikipedia, I don't know, but they're saying that Calvin Bassey is YCB's brother. I never knew that. What, the seventh one? Fair enough. I have to ask why YCB doing the football thing. Must be doing drillings. 22. Should have followed your brother with his football thing. That must be an awkward family dinner, innit? When he's like, yeah, he's playing in a cup final. What you done? And we done some pagans, went Joe, and that's crazy. Allegedly, Wikipedia might be chatting, Google might be chatting shit. I don't know nothing about if YCB could kick ball, but half of these your youths, it's this guys from ends, innit? Guys could kick ball. Everyone tries to kick ball, be a rapper. The music dons, the footballers or the drug dealers, they're the guys you see in the ends that got peas in that. So everyone wanted, well, I wouldn't say anyone wants to sell drugs, but things find you, innit? It's all entertainment, it's all fiction, it's all. Yeah. Still 1-1. Both teams look like they're out of gas, I'll be real. Fair enough. But he needs to tell his brother stop the drilling thing. He might as well, just invest into his music, man. You got peas, you could probably pay Spotify to put his shit on the thingy, man. The front page and that. You think if my brother's playing Europa League final, I'm not there? That's my brother, you know. That's my brother playing left back. Everything. That's my brother who just made that tackle. We got the same. She got the same something in it. Brother, what's it? Dad or mum? We got that something. Hey, bro, buy me a rollie. Come on, man. If I was his younger brother, bro, fuck this Rangers thing. You need to go Premier League. There's 50 bags a week somewhere for you. To be honest, maybe Brighton, if they sell Cucurella, it could be a cut price option still. People used to... Half of these youths were playing for football clubs, bro. Ryan Kent, that's a good run down this left-hand side. He floats it up. Come on, Rangers. Come on, Arfield. You're not going to make it. I swear you was at Blackpool and that. Bro, man, like Scott Arfield. Hey, enough. Bassey's going to get you. Raw, Bassey. First time he's missed that. Shots go nowhere. That's the first time you look like a footballer. Fix your face, man. You do no dirts. You actually like that was a hard chance. Yes, Lumstrong's hamstring's gone. Take him off, Rangers. Come, man. This guy's meaty, man. Please. Stinking up the place. Man, like Scott Arfield, you know? Surviving. Right, shameless. How did you end up playing for Canada? You used to play for Scotland, born in Scotland. How did you end up playing for Canada? How did you finesse this one? Oh, his dad was born in Toronto. Them technicalities, like that Donny played for Trinidad in like 06 or something. YCB can rap still. Is Ramsey playing? No, lad. Could see him at Villa. Brother, I just got woke up by an explosion. I live in a small town in England. I'm actually scared shitless. How's the gang? And I hope you're safe and you ain't missing anything. Ndika's off. For Frankfurt, Mr. Lenz is on. DG must see the future. There's literally a Reddit post seeing YCB's brother, Calvin Bassey, wondered how it must feel as a parent and older brother to have a younger brother/son becoming a success and the other is out on jail. Everyone makes their choices, innit? That's why when people sit here and say, oh, I had no choice, we've all got choices, man. Like, You just wanted to do that shit. I think in life, obviously, there's certain circumstances that people can't take advantage of in certain things, but we've all got choices. But you didn't have to do all of that. Like you did it. They probably got other siblings. They're not all on that. You wanted to do the nonsense. Whatever. There's many different ways people fall into that, but you fell into that nonsense, innit? Hope the music thing blows, man. People just doing silliness, really. Charles Clinton Morrison, shout out to him. I've actually met him. He's one of the coolest guys, man. And Reebok could get a move, to be fair. But if you're Rangers, you don't want to get rid of these youths. Half of these guys don't understand the chance. You know what it is? Everyone will go back in time, innit? You don't understand the chance you've got. When you're a child, you think like a child, innit? And sometimes people have to, unfortunately in life, like, some people can only learn the lesson when the opportunity is gone. Certain people is talk to a brick wall. We're all guilty of that. Tavernier's done well. Shot Cannon din. How many times? I'm sure some of you, your mum's told you. How many times? We've all done it, How many times you sat there and your mum or dad might have told you something when you was younger, and when you're of a certain age, or someone that's a love, when you get certain ages and you go through certain things, you're like, right, they was onto something. Like I remember, it's completely different. Like there's bare, but one that sticks out with me is when my mum always used to tell me, like, don't watch what people have because you don't know how they got it. And I would say a teacher said, it's completely like a teacher said to me, life is defined by choices. That stuck with me. But I would say the one that sticks with me, the teacher, the most, they're like, school days, the best days of your life. I was like, I have to get here at 8 and I'm here till 3. You're chatting shit. So little did I know. Like, yes, it bloody is. You was right about that. But sometimes some people can only, like, we'd all do things differently. But life is what it is, but you just have to make pieces. Can't go back in time. You can try pattern the future, innit? Just peak, man, but you have to make peace, innit? I just think in life, too many people, like, obviously bad things or just things in general happen to us, that good or bad, that we didn't plan for. But a lot of people lack self-awareness. Someone that's bad with money management, let's just say they have 100 quid, for example. They might spend, then they're down to their last fiver, and they're thinking the world is not liking me and things. But little did you know, you weren't sensible, was you? Like, it's crazy how life works, really. It's quite sad. That's why a lot of these youths want to go out there, do certain things. The minute they do a madness, start snitching. Everyone wants to do all that gang shit, man, until it's in them situations, but great, until you got to throw up them sets and you're one man up on the landing, or you're looking at a 30, and by 10 you're snitching. By then you're snitching, it's too late. Like, you're gone. Not that you should be. Too many people in life do things and don't have the accountability because they don't know what they're doing. But the quicker you can start thinking, the better life is. Frankfurt on this counter-attack, people. Enough on this right-hand side. For how long? Surely the first half is done now. Surely. Oh, never. I knew there was going to be faint shouts for a handball, timid shouts. It'd have been extremely harsh to give that against the Rangers, man. Even by VAR standards, people. Extremely harsh. You'd really have to have a conversation with the integrity of the game. Frankfurt in possession, people. One love to you lot tuned in. Our love for football is regularly tested by the standard of these games. But, we're getting through it, innit? Heart ain't in it, bro. A lot of these guys are volatile. Half of these guys are soft as well. I know, cut banged half of the girl eyes. You know what? People just love an image, man. The thing is, some of these gangs, they're some of the coolest people. Like, it's just certain things. It's just the saddest thing. Certain people just don't get it twisted. Like, I've got friends where you could see that you could have been anything. Like, literally, whoever showed you some love or whatever circle brought you in, you would have been that, innit? Sad how these things go, man. But that's for another day, innit? We could talk about that. Life is about the choices you make. I mean, I just look at life like not living the present, but you can't go back in time. It is what it is, man. Like, don't waste it, innit? Life is a currency we all have to spend, innit? Like, we're literally, I've always said, I don't think we're living, we're dying. Like, we're literally dying every day, like, in a nice way. Oh, literally, like, you can't save time in any capacity. You can manage it to the best of your ability, but you can't save it. You can't say I'm not going to live today, so I've got 1 day in the bank. So you might why do foolishness? Rangers. Come man, you'll pattern your A levels, man. Just work hard, you'll pattern that, bro. But again, you will know in your heart if you've applied yourself. Don't get twisted. Sometimes you apply yourself and you don't get the grades you want. But I think that's all you can ask yourself in life personally. As long as you know that in your conscience you gave everything you could, then you can go to sleep calm. Had to come to you two to drop a like. Come on. Well, it happens, man. But one day life will make sense, man. Ref, what's going on here? Oh, referee, come on, you're not giving a foul for that. Ref, what's going on? He won the ball there, ref. A levels harder than first year of uni. Keep fucking. Come on. End of the first half of added on time, people. Hopefully this game can get. You know what? Fuck, it doesn't matter at this point, does it? No need for this game to overrun, but it's what it is. What team do you wish to win? Honestly, I don't care now. I don't even care about Ramsey winning it now. I just want to see people crumble. Should have won it in 90. First year uni, piss easy. Pardon me. Hey, D man, you're moving mad. Hey, 2 plays at one time. It's pens then. No. We got 15 more minutes. Obviously, restart will happen in a sec. 15 more minutes and then potential. What do you think of Calvin Bassey? I like him a lot. First year uni, my attendance on the floor. Spent the first week clubbing and kicking. All my man that are in uni need to just go out there, man. Just go out there. You go. Listen. You know the thing. Hey. You can score so many goals around them sides. Shout out all my friends. You can score so many goals. So many FA Cup, Europa League goals. There's so much goal scoring. So much assists. Literally, you have to. Again, disclaimer. The views shared on the channel are not those of the content creator. It's all entertainment. It's all fictional. Allow me, please. It's all fictional. It's all a lie. None of it makes sense. It's all just, yeah, you get me? But yeah, man. Hey. Too easy, mate. Too easy. Yeah. Oh. Start being in fucking Napa and Malium and all the places. You know what I mean? Like, it's just quickly, mate. Jesus, mate. The worst thing you could do is put a striker in a team where there's bare creativity in it. Like, hey. God damn. Good times, man. I'm sorry if I ever told you my name's Rico, boy. Hey, you know what? That's a Twitch only stream. Listen, the game's about to kick off in it. Rangers to kick off these last 15 minutes of normal time, man. Brother, they do get. Listen, like I said, they're just scoring goals, man. Ronaldo, Juventus staying in the box. Second half is kicked off of extra time. Same way, people. Trust Discord topic. What I would do to rewind to 2000 and relive that freshery. Man said 2000, you know. Them man there with war stories and shit. Fucking hell, blood. ANF even referring it to as shit like that. Trust. They tried to do me. And then DM Matisse. Big up Matisse and Rants, by the way. I think we're live at 11 because Rants has got things to do in the afternoon. And try to be like DM Matisse, like, oh, can you get DG to stop? No, I can't. You try to throw us to the wind. How can a woman try to lie and say we was laughing at Klopp's mum dying? Like, who the fuck is going to laugh at that? Crazy. But that's why I rate you lot, people. Hey, Alan McGregor, Kevin Trapp, sorry, that was shaky goalkeeper. In fact, more of that, man. Let her go in now. I want to see people crying, man. 15 more minutes and then it's pens in it, really. I'm half 100 years old, DJ, and it's all down to the friends you have through. Like, hey, Phil, big up you. One thing I've learned is to listen to older heads, man. Do you know what? Yeah, it's gonna. I don't want to take it there, but obviously, unfortunately, a loved one many years ago passed away, and you know it gets like the hospital trips and that. And I remember being there once, and I just looked around like the hospital thing, and I'm seeing like old men, like families there. Some people got no family. Some people sadly look like they're ready to go. Some, some look like they're not, and it's all like raw. Like at one point, you don't really think about these things. Like you just live, and then but that's all gonna be us. All like even like unfortunately, I've been to a lot of funerals in my life, and I always, when you get the program, I always use, and it might say when you're born to when you're dead. So it's like you don't think about it, but that's gonna be us one day, innit? Shout out to Phil, man. This is the first time I haven't seen him say Arsenal needs Zaha. Still, big up Phil, man. Always here. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. And then that's like I'm comfortable with dying, innit? Like we've all got to go. It's just more what I leave behind, really. And admittedly, like there's more reasons to want to live. Like obviously, when life was in a certain sort of way, it is what it is. But just so much to achieve, man. Like obviously, how you're gonna die? We don't want to just die in our sleep, innit? You don't know it's happened. Like personally, I want to like it's gonna sound bad, but I want to Frankfurt attacking. By the way, people. I'd like to go out while I'm still able-bodied, innit? I don't want to be like it's not a leech, but I don't want to be a leech on my family or my future kids and that. I just want to go, man. I don't want no one helping me clean my ass and shit. Pause. I just want to go, man. I just want to go. I don't want to be that, man. I don't want to be like Rivaldo in football terms, man, joining teams in Angola and that, and Ronaldinho joining teams in Chile and that. Like, just call it a day, innit? Just call it a day quickly, man. Trust, deep thinking of the Europa League night. Trust. But hey, if the game was better, oh, shit. And YouTube, this is why you need to follow on Twitch. We've hit 100 likes finally, so appreciate that. But this is why it is what it is, man. Like, bro, I've seen people lose their lives through choices, bro. I'd say the first 10 years of my life, hella death. From 10 to still now, just death, like through all sorts of causes, natural causes. Unfortunately, certain things that happen. It's crazy, bro. Like some people, I would say self-inflicted death personally, because although no one kills, people do kill themselves, but they didn't kill themselves necessarily. It's indirectly through certain choices, bro. And the worst thing is I've seen people die while still being alive. Like the other day, it sounds so bad, but there was a youth that I used to play football with, a couple years older than me, baller. Like, I'm not gonna say could have been academy and that's all nonsense, but a baller had things going. He's a crackhead. Pardon my language, a crackhead. Now he's a kitty. Couldn't believe it when I saw him. Gave him a change as well. I know you're gonna buy a crack, but yeah, man, do your thing, man. Good looking out, but peak. How you get to that, I don't know, but life fucks up everyone. That's why, what a free, regardless of a recession or anything, people are gonna buy drugs, people are gonna go out, people are gonna do alcohol, people are gonna buy tobacco and other things because people want to escape from everything. It's sad, my life fucks people up. But anyways, where this game's concerned, Rangers tried to attack. Come on, man. At this point, we need penalties, bro. Dive long strong. Good defending by Frankfurt, really. Hog. DG thoughts for true. Deep that Europa been easy this year, but if Arsenal in it, all of a sudden, Bayern Munich, City, all them teams there are going to rub out Liverpool. They're going to rub out in the group stages next year. So yeah, used to. My biggest fear is burying my kids, man. That's fucked as well, man. Like I've seen that live firsthand. Like it's fucked, bro. Like no parent should have to bury their own kid, but it's a sad reality, bro. Like, it's a sad reality. Watch when DG reaches 100 on YouTube. We're a long way away from that. Let's concentrate on 50. Hit the like button and subscribe, people. Don't forget 50 journey to 10K on Twitch. Same way. Clearing up, bro. Clearing up's not a word, bro. Like Immobile, Serie A stats, like clearing up. Whee. Come on, man. Arsene Wenger settings. I'll tell you everything under the sun you want to hear. Once you sign that 360 deal, it's peak. Yeah, for a good time, not a long time, definitely. Little dirt lifestyle, only one night. Facts, bro. I'd rather get. Oof. I hear that. I ain't trying to get shot at 50 though. I don't want to get shot, bro. Well, I wasn't going to say this, but in order to appreciate the fact every day is precious, look at the size of graves at your graveyard from mini to major. Exactly, man. Everyone dead soon, innit? And I dead, just spread my ashes over the Emirates so man can watch the thing. Nuff is not going to make it. Tame effort is cannoned off a blue shirt. Sustained pressure. That's a good ball in by Frankfurt. That's a lie. Anyhow, the rep your commander, you are a liar. You are shameless. A man tried to dive. You had more effort trying. You had more luck trying to meet the header. You tried to finesse Bassi. You Fassi. That was terrible. You've been meaty today. I can't believe it. Man tried it. Well, the government's never helping us, innit? That's dead, fam. That's dead. I've known that from a young age. The government's never going to help us, bro. Especially this Tory government. Again, honestly, Tory, Labour, you're all birds of the same feather. If you look at it on a deeper level, and none of you care, innit? Politicians is not about integrity. It's about promising shit, doing a bunch of bullshit, and then fucking off and letting the next person, like a prime minister like David Cameron as well, for example, talk shit, gas up the people, then bust out before something you caused in Brexit, skate out. That's all it is, empty promises, and people lap it up each and every time. There's legitimate reasons to vote or not vote Brexit, but a big primary driver of it was these foreigners are stealing our jobs. Little do you know, mad mining and coal industries around the world. Obviously, we've kind of moved on from that as society, and businesses are not setting up there. If businesses are not setting up in these towns, then there's weak job prospects. Why do you think you see a lot of people come to London, which I'm not going to say it's shit job prospects, because probably is probably the most around, but it's still heated, isn't it? And the cost of living in London's a shag anyways. All into the box. Life is love. Like, everything needs to burn. I think let's not go there, innit? Like, Rangers in possession. Bang it, Kent. Hit the target, I guess. Like, nah, I ain't trying to play in the Sunday League team with no kitties, bro. But there's a difference between crack and coke. Significant difference, bro. London's so expensive, but even dying's expensive here, cuz. Like, exactly, because these lot live in a bubble. Have you got kids, DG? Not that off. No. Hey, I'm 27 now. To be fair, man, I always wanted to have a youth in my 20s, so that's what we got 2 more years in it, slightly. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna cap. If I was a footballer like Sterling and all these guys, enough of them would have, the DG footy team would have started time ago. Phil Foden's settings would have started time ago. Like at least 3-4. Yeah. Aye! Just over the top by Frankfurt would have got that started, mate. Seriously, mate. Started. Like, fucking boy. My kid probably be about 7 years of age if I could now. I'd have got that started early 20s. If I was like Wayne Rooney coming through at 16, by the time I'm 18, boy, it's done, man. It's done. Like, it's done. Nick Cannon settings, I can't cap, man. You see people get rubbed out all the time, man. I see people get rubbed out all the time, man. But everyone's got their own choices in life. You like, obviously, there's certain circumstances that forces everyone's hand. But I would say from your, even 18, even though you're legally an adult or man or woman, I would say at 18, you're still a boy and you're still a girl at 18. You don't know the world and that really. But from you get to 18, before that, you know right and wrong. Before 18, you just got, if you're going to make things lie in it, bro. But Project Mbappe, Project Serena Williams, Project everything, man. Black women in tech, like everything, Project everything. What am I using? The one that can't kick ball, you're doing up YouTube. We're opening random toys. We're doing all of that. You lot got to start paying some bills from the moment you come out of the room. How you mean? Like, crazy. Yo, you have a future in politics, sick analysis, DG politics channel incoming. I big up that, but nah, man, I ain't no politician or nothing about politics. The funniest thing, I remember being in school and someone gave a talk and they just randomly said, yo, you could be a politician. Like, are you crazy? Maybe when I duck and dive them questions when you lot asking me specifics about Arsenal, why not? Must be nice getting a bunch of money and claiming expenses and then making laws that you allow your friends that own companies and shit to benefit from. Must be nice if you're involved in that, but hella immoral, man. Hella immoral, man. But this is what England's always been like, specifically London. London's always been a town of treachery, thieving, all through history, bro. Like, murder. It's never been a nice place, literally. Disease, man, literally, Black Plague, throwing shit out of windows. London's always been that, so nothing changes but the player. They just sent me 150 quid, DG. Cheers, Boris. Come on, deserve that, bro. DJ in a suit, can't imagine that. I chill out. Man, scrub up well, you know. By God's grace, I still soon get invited to these award shows and that. Like, come on, man can do the tuxedo thing. Are you crazy? You lost it. Of course, I can wear a suit, man. Sponsors shout me, and you get me. I need them tailored suits, man. You lost it. Of course, I could, man. Come on, man. I feel the most comfortable in a tracksuit, but yeah, man. Trying, bro. Trying. Need to get Project DG started properly before I can do Project Mbappe. Crazy, man. You don't need to get, man, 100K plus subscribers. The brands need to start fucking with, man. Wait. Shansia, you know, once I get that blue tick, Shansia, Loz. No, I'm playing, man. I'm playing. It's all into, like I said, comments made on the channel are not those shared in real life. Hey, Aaron Ramsey, finally. Hey, where's that Diallo? You? We're in the mud, man. To be fair, it should be. I don't know much about it, but from what my friends and what I see online about, is it referred to as cannabis? I think it should be decriminalized, and I do think it's a waste of police time to be shifting people for that. Like, come on, man. And drugs is a subjective thing. All right, Rangers, come on! Oh, that's a big save by Trap. You know, follow-up effort over the bar. That's a big save. And will that prove costly for Rangers? Has the ref not given a corner? That's a big save. That's a big save. Massive save. He's onside. Onside. Massive save there. It's poor from Frankfurt, really. Oh, has he been fouled? Kent. Oh, is it a good save or is it a poor finish? Personally, I think it's a good save. I don't think there was anything more my man could do. Hey, G1, man, I can't lie. You got some. You need to, whatever program you've got, you need to just shout me and let's use it for mining Bitcoin or something. Because anytime I say certain words, this guy pops up, man. Like, this guy's booky as hell. Like, oh, actually booked. You're booked. I don't know what you're doing, but shout out you, man. Hi, American Gunner, aka America. You're logged in on YouTube for once. Shout out you as well, man. Shout out you lot, because game's been meaty, but you lot been there. Love you, bro. Hey, you speak facts all the time. Hey, listen, big up you lot. Obviously, I can't repeat certain things said there to try to do me, but I'm a real person. Like, not even a real person. Like, that's like, are we not seeing what's going on in the world? I don't like to live in a bubble, really. Like I personally think the world should be, you shouldn't, like, if someone aspires for more, then they should get more. But I find it very concerning that, you know, you can't really just, like, someone can't just be a teacher or just a chef or whatever and just live, like, find suitable accommodation accordingly. Like, you can't just, it's very depressing. Like, sometimes I speak to older family members and they're like, yeah, the houses used to cost this and that. Like, I start looking at you like that. Why did you not buy yards? Imagine you bought all them yards in Hackney. Imagine. Or Peckham. All the places that they didn't want people to go to. And now it's all the range. Imagine. Because this is what bare people did. This is where, man. Crazy, man. DG for Prime Minister. No. I just want to work in football, man. No. I ain't on the Gary Neville thing still. There's a minute of added on time, folks, and then it's penalties. It all depends on lifestyle experience. There are kids in slums like 10, 12 and are already men, and there are... Exactly. Yeah, but of course. Generally, of course. Charles can't even afford to dead, bro. You can't die. You can't even, bro. This England's bad vibes, boy. You try to leave something for your youths, they're taxing you on that as well. That's why I'm gonna have to make these limited companies and finesse still. Big free kick from Tavernier, really a standard. I'm doing a lot of a lot of gas, really. Land ownership's already a myth, bro. It's already a myth. I listen. I don't think capitalism in general is poor, because I don't think it's bad, but obviously, where money and conscience and morality, these things are never going to interlap, really and truly, is it? Really? Capitalism has killed a lot, but yeah, it's going to penalties same way, people. We're having penalties. So you're right, but yeah, man, I think it's demonized. If the world was fair, we'd have a lot less. I'd have a lot less. You have a lot less. It's very easy to be a socialist when, you know, you've just come fresh out of uni or whatever. And it's very easy to be a prick when you've lived through life and you don't want to learn. So there has to be a middle ground, really. Even the subject of tax, like I don't think there's any. Well, I think taxing in general is inhumane, but considering what you get for it, should be all right. But like, yeah, man, you lot might start canceling me, bro. Americans are cool. I don't know why they call that straight, but shout out them. Come on, Ramsey. Boy, Ramsey's gonna have to tuck in these penalties. We've gone all the way, people. I can't lie. I don't care who wins. I'd love Rangers to win for Ramsey and that, and Diallo as well, to be fair to you. But I just want tears now. And Bassi and Aribo, but I just want tears, man. Like, may the best team win. I just want tears. I just want crying. I just want drama. Like, I just want people to not be able to sleep tonight. Like, we've got there. I'm a villain. I know people, but I've made peace with myself and that a long, long time ago. Where do you live at? When I was young, I always wanted to move to London, but now I'm like, fuck that, stay in the mids. What? Midlands? No, London's bad. Ain't the Midlands. Ain't the Midlands, lad. Where's the Midlands? Is it Brum, Bullring and that? Like, Bullring? Well, you from Wolverhampton? Perry Bar? Oh, that's in Brum, innit? In London is we're ignorant as well. Because we're gargantuan, mate. We're gargantuan. Without London, there's no England, mate. We're the biggest in the world, mate. Flipping capital. That's where the Queen and the Prime Minister speak. The national stadium for the country, easy. You know it's set. You know it's set. And that's the way we like it. We like it. We like it. Oh. Yeah, trust. No IC3's missing. You know the thing. There's never going to be an ideal world, man. DG, what do you think of Milton Keynes? Never been. Thought it would be Pens DG down to the goalkeepers. Phil, you've been banging on about penalties, and you're right. And you're right on that. You know, because I'm saying it, McGregor's probably going to have the best game, but he probably the one I'd be betting against. Barbados and Jamaica, my guy. Cov. Yeah, there's drillers in Cov still. I haven't seen it, but I read the article about Ivan Toney, but it is what it is. That I mean, speaking for purely myself as a young black man in 2022, this racism thing is exhausting. It still needs to be spoken about, but it's not going to change, is it? People always going to be dickheads. Like, it's always going to happen. White, black, Asian, whatever. People always, whatever denomination of people are just going to be dickheads in general, innit, and put each other against each other. Like, it's what you're going to do, innit? You just have to hope people big up you lot as well. That's one thing I love about my platform. All different sorts of people. People that are going to be ignorant, just smack them up. People that are just decent people. One love to you lot, innit? Simple as that. It's exhausting, man. It's exhausting, bro. And I can't lie, that's one thing I hate about my channel, if I'm honest with you. Not hate, but it's almost like every now and again, it's like, I like you, Deluded, but when you start speaking about the racism and this and that, I switch off and like, you need to fuck off then, car. If I don't tell you I'm an Arsenal fan or I like football, you don't know nothing about me. Nothing. Until I open my mouth, what do you see? You like what I do, you don't like, man. Which is a shame. Ramsey to score the winner, by God's grace. England is only South London to certain. Trust. Big up London. Oh, Camden. I ain't been Camden in a minute, but I used to have a decent Chinese restaurant around there. I didn't own it. I used to go there. Only for, what they call it? Bang Bang Chicken and some rice, though. I hope there's no pens for the Champions League final. My heart can't take it. Like, the Midlands is lit, man. I'd say, you know, if I start, well, I'm going to get in trouble, but listen, shout out, no. East and South London girls, Gareth Bale tick. North by default, but yeah, man, the South and the East ones, we understand each other. Like, we've got a good understanding. Not that I know anyone from anywhere. But shout out you lot, man. But then, shout out the ones not from London, though. You know, that was a scouting tactic once upon a time, but let me not hurt up myself, man. West. I'll make that. I mean, well, ain't that Westminster and that lie, bro? Like, I can't lie. I'm from North, innit? South London overrate their home selves. Shout out to our cousins in the East Side. I think West is last still. Shout out to West one, but you know, last still. Like, no matter what combination, I think West is last still. I don't know why penalties ain't started yet, people. What's the best place you've been in the UK like for holiday? I ain't been on no holiday in the UK. Sad to see. But then again, a couple months ago, first time ever in my life, I went Cornwall. I'll be honest, I thought it was gonna be hella racist and that, like, but it was quite cool. I haven't seen much of the UK. I'll be real. A lot of my life is shaped around London. Like, I've been to Cambridge, I've been to Cornwall, I've been to Stonehenge, obviously, been Fort Park and that, and Alton Towers, which is technically Stoke and that. I've been Southend. Yeah, I ain't seen pennies a star. I ain't seen too much in it. Well, I've been Brum, been Manny, but I'm not there much. I mean, gal in it. Oh, well, listen, shout out the females locked in. Shout out the pretty ones. Pretty is subjective. Some places in East. I remember when I went college, I thought the college I went Epping Forest. I thought, yo, when joining a posh college, I just see where you from? Forest Gate. Okay. Just all the hood youths are going to come in there, aren't they? Different-ish, same toilet. It's penalties, people, by the way. But yeah, I ain't been on no holidays. Shout out the Glaswegians locked in as well. First pen, Tavernier. Elite captain, though. Steps up first, though. I hope you score for the fullback union. Scores. Sends it the keeper the wrong way. Bracy. Been Manny. But yeah, man. Gotta see the world, though, man. There's a big world to see out here, man. That's one thing. On one hand, I don't want to. If I'd never had to, I would never move out of North London. But then again, you know, you gotta spread your wings, man. You can't be a king in your own city. Don't end well. Would love to go Canada still. The accent be bits. Second penalty to Frankfurt. Come on, man. You don't want it. You're gonna crumble. Who are you? I can't even see the camera angle. You got a camera shot. You're gonna miss. You don't want it. I flashed the lights in his face, man. You missed. Crumble City. Who said he missed? Shut up, man. Lens, he told me, man, went, shh. I took that personally, even though you can't hear me on the TV. Shh. All right, shut up, bro. He's talking to you. Calm down. He's a professional footballer, man. He slapped that. Why? You told you don't want it. You said that. What, me? Miami. Anyway, to be honest, anywhere in North America sounds lit still. I can't cap. When I saying ATL, Miami, all these things, it's crazy. You know, I've seen. Shout out to my guy Relly Red and them private snaps. I've seen Las Vegas. Yeah. Second penalty for Rangers. Yeah. Oh, that's a serious penalty from Davies. You know, that's a serious penalty. Texas, I ain't been there. Whenever I hear Texas, I just think of. Have you seen that movie Holes? I just think of that and Booker T. And for some reason, I just think of elite fried chicken. I don't know why. Trust. I ain't coming back, man. I can't lie. If someone gave me an opportunity in America to work for some radio station, I'm not coming back, because I can't lie to you. I'm busting out. Second, well, I don't even know. This is probably the third penalty. Yeah, you don't want it. You're crumbling. You don't want it. Yeah. Set the keeper the wrong way. Keeper, come on, McGregor, man. Come on, man. You're getting fooled by that. That was a Reebok pen. I'm being sour. Hey, Gooner, you're acting. Sulan, man. You're moving mad. American Gooner's crazy. Where do you live again? It's 2-2 on penalties. Who's next? Hey, I respect the IC3s. No one's trying to take these pens yet. Let these guys rub out first. I hear it. Put it on your list soon, come, bro. America ain't ready for these. You come on, I should, man. Because especially if someone living in the UK, I see a lot. It's like you have to go away, and then the UK's haters, isn't it? Good penalty. They don't rate it. Look at Franklin from Snowfall. Ironically, someone I've met. Funny story. Met him, spoke to him, like, let's get an interview going. Lost my phone. He's a Man United fan. Rodeo. We got Chicago, man. Like little dirt is take. Let's just go old block. Let's start posting with the foliage. I'd like to go to New York as well, man. Just to start shouting Fetty, whoopty, and you got them New York done, just dancing around and jumping about. It sounds like a vibe still. Looks like London. Commander. To be honest, because you dived, I hope you miss. You're gonna crumble, man. 100%. I preyed it. Crumbled. Jammy. Come on, McGregor, man. You're moving like check. Can't save no pence. He's too old for this, man. They should have done it. But you lot should have got Kepper on loan. New York. I hear it. Hey, Aaron, you might miss, you know. Aaron, please. Aaron. You're the one guy I don't want to miss. I know you're going to crumble, you know. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Aaron, come on. Aaron, please. You're going to miss. I prayed. Aaron, come on. Meaty, see, I preach it. Ramsey, what are you doing? Crumbled, it's over. You're not going to make it. This is why you're at Rangers. This is why the event is team day bank. It ain't got nothing to do with Arsenal, boy. Shit, you crumbled, boy. I didn't want you to cry, but you crumbled, boy. That was meaty. Keep your head down. That was meaty, Aaron. That was meaty. You can see in your face you weren't on taking it. That was meaty. What? Where was you trying to put that? It's not really in the corner. That was meaty. Now you man are gone. It's peak. Tired. Well, Ramsey used to play for Arsenal. I don't know. He's not my Arsenal. I don't know about him. The United players on the bench. You're going to miss Kostic. Yeah! Aye, McGregor. Unlucky. You know what? Unlucky keeper. Hey. Chelsea's doing the Lord's work. Can't have you waffling about back-to-back Europa and that. Boy. Aaron Ramsey. It's refreshing when Arsenal dons do stuff and it don't affect you, you know. Boy, 4-3 to Frankfurt on pens. Kevin Trapp being warned by the ref to stay on his line. Can't lie, you don't look particularly confident, but I swear you're a striker. You should be practicing this in training. I don't want to see a miss from you. You miss, it's done. Jam me, but it all matters. Roof slaps it in. It's done, boy. You lot are done. Good penalty, though. My man's got a knee brace and all sorts. Looking like them. What's that game again, man? On FIFA where you play you control one player and you can play with your brethren. Pro clubs. 4-4 on penalties. Bearing in mind, Rangers have missed one. Bore. Pardon me. Straight down the middle. He scored, man. Frankfurt have won this. BT have to firm that for the Rangers propaganda. Trust. Man is saying I support the whole. As we support you, though, you got to support the British clubs or whatever. Safe, man. Bore and Frankfurt are the Europa League 2022 winners. A missed penalty from Aaron Ramsey decides this. They've come back from behind. What a story from Frankfurt in the Champions League as well. Dealt with Barca, dealt with Rangers today, dealt with West Ham. Fantastic moment for the fans. I'd imagine 9 months from now, there's going to be a lot of kids born. Potentially, some of these footballers will have kids named after them. A lot of these players might have youths of their own. Don't watch that Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. All right, please, can we get the camera? I need to see people crying. I need to see Rangers people crying, please. This is what I'm here for. Yep, show me the little kids crying. Show me the players crying. Show me the fans crying. This is what I live for. Lumstrong, you don't deserve to be playing in Champions League, innit? Shout out to Rebo and Bassi. My man who made that mistake for Frankfurt's the most relieved on the planet. Yes, little quick. Bobby, we lost. This is football, rude boy. As an Arsenal fan, this is football, bruh. This is football, bruh. Sometimes you travel to different countries. Like, look, oh no, yeah. This is football, big man. Man up, bro. This is the thing now. This is what happens. As an Arsenal fan, I'll be here for this. It's nothing personal, Rangers fans. I would have loved to have seen the German crying as well. Hey, look. Hey, come on, man. You're crying less than your gal. Come on, man. Oh, my. This is elite, man. This is elite, man. This is why I love football. It is what it is. Rangers, it was on a serious note. This was a good step getting in. Come on, man. Stop showing me the celebration. Show me the tears. All I want to see is the tears, man. All I want to see is the tears, bro. Like, it's nothing personal, bro. This is football. You got to win, lose, and draw sometimes, man. It is what it is. Bro, I need to see Ramsey cry. You don't play for Arsenal, big man. You know, I don't give a shit about this. Ain't got nothing to do, man. To be fair, it's not Arsenal DNA. We win our penalty shootouts. You know, ask Liverpool. You know, I think. Can't do that, man. Rangers should have got Ainsley Maitland-Niles for that. Let's be real. Rangers bottled it. That goal shouldn't have gone in. Hey, bro. Big up Frankfurt. Got to watch other people's misery to forget about our own. No, man. We don't forget about our own. The game's the game, bro. Like, Arsenal got their own problems. Like, once the 90 was done, someone had to lose this in these circumstances. You lot made us. I shout out to that little kid. That's a real guy. No tears. Your brother's crying and that. You look like the younger sibling. You're going to be the Granite Xhaka to Xhaka's older brother. You're going to be able to bring the house. You're going to be the one in charge of the house keys. That's a real tune. No tears. Firm that. Rangers will be back. But to be fair, maybe Ramsey come off the bench. He bottled. Charles, Ramsey standing in solidarity with us Arsenal play with his Arsenal duns. To be fair, have you seen our midfield? We could do a lot. It's not even a shameless thing. The game's the game, bro. Like, football, you got to win, lose, or draw. There's always tomorrow. Realistically, like, there's real life thing. Football's more important than life or death, but you just lost a game of football. You still got your health. Hey, right, it looks like pot of paper in the Rangers section. On that note, though, people, it's been an eventful game. It's been fantastic being with you lot. It's been eventful watching this game. Oh, we lost. I hear all of this. But anyways, on that note, people, I'm going to eat, man. That was a meaty game. I'm hungry. I'll see you lot all tomorrow at some point across Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you set your reminders and all them things there. As usual, appreciate you lot tuning in from wherever you are, watching the game with me, talking points, all of that jazz, people. On that note, I'm going to love and leave you lot. Stay blessed. Peace out, man. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button.
There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like